What's going on, guys? How's it going? I always, guys, on Wednesdays, I'm always rushing home. Always rushing home. But made it. I am here, and I think Aaron is going to join us in a second here. Let me get this thing tightened up. Good to go. Can definitely tell Kaya typed the title of the video. I did not. Oh. How do we edit this thing? Edit. Let's see. Hold on. Hey, I'm here, okay? Changing this right now. All right. Hold on, man. Hold on. I got to fix this thing because somebody screw this one up. Hold on one sec. Saved. Trevor, you're amazing. Saved right here. Wow. That guy should be fired. And that's what I say. There you go. Could it go? All right. Where's Aaron at? Hold on. Let me check. See where Aaron is right now. You got the link. Could it go? Okay. Good to go. What's going on, guys? How's life? How's everything going? Fred, what's up, man? All right. Glock, because performing perfect. You're right. Glock is the perfection. Candy shop. Aaron is still trying to destroy that Sylvan adapter. He's probably still chewing his gum. That's what Aaron is doing right now. Probably. All right. Jay, how's it going, man? Sober and happy. J954, and then we got Jay from Iowa. Hello to Iowa, dude. We're about to get some really bad thunderstorms, rainstorms, and it's supposed to be like flooding the area, just like Florida. Maybe not as bad, but it's coming up here right now. They say in about an hour it'll start dumping. FYI, in North Carolina. So if you're in North Carolina, maybe you should hunker down. Texas. Ooh. UFC fan 409, Texas in the building. Dude, we've got, wait a minute. I got to text my buddy. You guys know Isaac Dulgarian? There you go. From UFC. Dude, he texted me. I totally forgot. Freaking texting him back. We're gonna do a little giveaway, a little video with Isaac Dulgarian. He's a lightweight division guy. Really cool guy, really awesome guy. And there's Aaron right here at the stage. Aaron, hold on one sec.
Power off.
Aaron, you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
All right. Good
People,
stuff, brother.
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Good. Were we talking about UFC now?
Yeah, so a buddy of mine, his name is Isaac Dulgarian. He's a lightweight division guy. Really cool guy. I think he had 7 fights. He lost the last one. He was going to be 7-0, but now he's 6 wins and 1 loss. Yeah. And honestly, dude, if you guys watch the fight, he got completely robbed. Completely.
Okay.
Like the dude looked completely normal, and the other dude's face all messed up. And unfortunately, Isaac got robbed. But yeah, we're supposed to do a video with him, Aaron, just to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
We got a Texas outlaw wanting to fit my wife for a PC, but don't know how to properly fit because lady stuff. Any insider advice on how to do so would greatly appreciate it.
Plate carrier, and you're going to have to get her fitted in a certain... Why am I echoing?
Dude, there's no, I mean,
you got to get a lady cut for it.
Do they even have those lady cuts? I mean, from what I've seen,
they do. Remember we talked to Ann about it, because the way their breasts are shaped, they have to cut it a certain way to mold to women to get a
I just remember
fit.
Back in my day, ladies just wore flat level 3A.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get comfortable, and you can.
Of course. By the way, thanks for the contribution, man. $4.99. Appreciate you, Texas Outlaw.
Hey, real quick, I just want to thank everybody last week. I had to jump off real quick, do some daddy duties.
How did that go, by the way?
Yeah, it was bad, man. One of my daughter's friends got into a car accident. Fucking kid was like 17. Bro, I saw the pictures of his car, and it was bad. So he passed away. Another kid was in the car, went to ICU, so don't know what his status is now. But yeah, kid was definitely speeding. I mean, it was torn up pretty bad. Was
it their fault or no?
Based off what I was seeing, yeah, he was down some back roads and this car flipped. I mean, looked like 7 to 8 times, man. It's pretty bad.
Flipped?
Oh, yeah. It was half of the car was missing. You couldn't see half of the car.
That means he was going real fast, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So just dealing with that, you know how that works. So
yeah. Hey, Tex Outlaw is asking you this because this is going to be your question, because I honestly don't know. For
plate carriers,
I don't know.
You would have to call the companies. Like, you're gonna have to go through like Safari Land, or even if they go through like Guard Dog can have custom cuts. You'd have to find a custom cut plate carrier, or a plate, not even a carrier, it's the plate.
Guard Dog has regular plate carriers, and
they don't have custom cut like that.
The plates are kind of. I'll show you.
Yeah, the Guard Dog has them, but you can get them custom made for women. I know in the soft body armor aspect of things, there's like they have to get fitted differently.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just because they have certain things that we don't have, or I mean, sometimes they don't have them. But again, thank you guys for that last week, man.
Yeah, brother. You doing all right?
Yeah, all good, man. It's just you know how you know how it goes, but. We're so turned, and it sucks to say this, and I guess we're going to get into a rant right now. We're so, I guess, just matured, and I mean, we've been in this side of the game so long, we've seen it so many times, like we get desensitized to it. So, like, even when I went to talk to her, thank God I recognized it, because it's just like I'm so desensitized. I'm like, okay, what happened? You know, in my mind, it's like I'm doing what I got to do, but then you realize, all right, like that's not how this works. You got to throw that shit to the side, and you got to. I mean, like I was telling before, you got to use that dial a little bit.
Aaron, I think we should just touch base on that for a second, maybe folks to better understand, because I remember, and you know this too. This is not just cops, by the way. If you ask like special forces guys, they'll say, no, it's just us. We just see the shittiest things out there, so we gotta joke around to kind of like that's our stress reliever. That saves our lives. I agree, of course, but it's just. If you ask military guys, say same thing. You ask firefighters, paramedics, same thing. Dude, it's not just a specific profession. If you're out there, you're constantly dealing with death and just the negative sides of life, whatever profession that you're in, you really do need an outlet. Yeah. You just do. Some folks go out there and drink themselves to sleep, which is not a good one, right? But some folks out there just joke around, have fun, hang out with their friends or whatever, right? But I've seen, and I can only speak for law enforcement, as that is the only background that I have. And folks always joked. Like, we would be on top of a body. And I know the reason I want to talk about this, because I don't want some families, like some folks who are there, they're just thinking cops are assholes. There are indeed some, right? But it's a way of cops. That's how they deal with stress.
That's how we cope with death and stress, is we joke about. That's why you see a lot of cops and military and even other first responders. We have a dark sense of humor. And a lot of people, I mean, if you sat in some of the conversations we had and you never dealt with this shit, you would think we're all fucking nuts. You would think we're out of our minds. Because I remember several conversations I've had. I'm like, holy shit. Like, when I first started working, I had a death investigation. Guy crashed on his motorcycle doing 90 miles an hour. Went head first, broke his neck. Dude, he hit the car so hard. His Jordans were imprinted in the back, and I didn't have to see him. I could tell you what Jordans he had on based off the imprint he left in the car. So the thing was, we had to wait there because we had to wait for the coroner to get there. There's a bunch of steps that have to be done, and then we got to do measurements and stuff on certain things because the death investigation at that point. And we were hungry. So we're like, we're not waiting around. We're ordering pizza at this point. So we got a dead guy laying next to us, which we got to tape off and watch. So sitting there, just bullshitting, talking. Pizza guy comes up, and he's like, what the fuck? And we're like, bro, we got to eat. So then the coroner pulls up, and he's got the dead body in the back, and he's like, dude, can I get a slice? I've been working all night. I'm like, dude, go ahead, get it. So then we're eating, dead bodies in the back of the trunk, and we're just fucking hanging out. And most people sit there and be like, you guys are out of your mind. Like, that's disgusting. But I mean, it's just, you find a way to just compartmentalize it. And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
People think, and I want people to think this anytime they see a cop just kind of like acting completely normal when there's somebody's dead. Think about this. That guy or gal sees so many dead bodies every week, depending on the agency you work for. You'll see multiple a week every week that you work. Yeah. Imagine if you are actually sad, like really sad, it hits you every time. You think you can just do that job for 5 years, you're dead.
That's why the suicide rate is so high.
Yeah.
Because I mean, sometimes you don't know how to let the valve off, man. And then you let it build up and compartmentalize so much.
The one that, like, I mean, obviously kids, right? Kids they get you. Like when there's a kid involved, I've never seen a cop acting like joking or whatever. Every cop would just be like, they would be actually taking that in. Like that would get cops that I've worked with, right? Yeah. If there was a kid involved, they were just kind of like, the vibe was different. Let's just say that. If there's an adult involved, a lot of times it was just like another day at the job. Sucks, you know? Oh, well, we got to do our job and go home. And hey, what are we doing after this? What are we eating today? Yeah. Like stuff like that. And what I would also get really sad, those just death investigations of those old folks, like really old people, they would lose a partner, like wife or husband, right? Bro.
Yeah, normally I'm gonna be honest with that. You. They die. Whoever the partner is normally dies the next day or within like the week or the month.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like I've seen so many of them. Right, there's one lady that I saw. She was 94 and I think he was 96. Yeah, that's how long, right? And they were married for 73 years, right? And I remember to this day, they called us, so we got there. He died in his sleep, which God, I hope, Aaron, to you, me, and everybody watching this, we get that beautiful death in our lifetime, right? You just like live that long life and in your sleep, you know, what?
I was saying at home, comfortable, long life and just
beautiful, dude. I mean, that's like, God, I wish that kind of death on every single one of us, right? It's beautiful. Because we're going to go at one point, right? Yeah. But anyways, I remember she was just sitting in the living room, this old lady just like complete and utter heartbroken. I thought she was going to die right there. Yeah. And the dude is dead in his bedroom and the coroner comes in and does the stuff, whatever. And we're just wheeling him out. And the lady just like stopped us. Well, stopped the coroner. I was there. It was like, can I just, I think guy's name was Steven. It's like, can I just see my Steven one last time? Like that, right? I was like, oh God, that stuff gets to me, right? So she gets up. Yeah. So they open the body bag and she just like looks at him and she's just like, she's so old. She could barely move, right? She just grabs him and she's just like, oh, my Steven. Yeah. I'm going to see you soon, baby. Yep. And she was just like, thanks for a great adventure. I was like, that's it.
That's what it's all about.
Fuck this shit. I'm going to my squad car. I'm crying on this shit. You know, like it was just like, I mean, literally it was just very, very sad. And then, she died soon after that.
We're going to die of heartbreak, man.
She's gone.
It just proves that you're living for a purpose, you know?
Yeah.
That was her purpose. After that, what is the purpose of living?
Dude, that's it, man. I believe our purpose in life is just our relationship with others. Loved ones.
It keeps you alive, man. Purpose keeps you alive.
All this material stuff. Who's in their fucking deathbed? Oh, I should have, gotten that deal done. I should have driven that car, banged that chick. Come on. Who?
Take it to the grave with you, my friend. Money stays in the bank account. Hey, Mark Gray and Mary Beth, I appreciate it. Nice haircut. Yeah, it took a while, but I got one. Me and the boys went and got a haircut.
You got your haircut? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
Ken, I'm a nurse. Thank you for saying that, Kaya. Of course, Ken. Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
nurses deal with it too, man. Nurses. I mean, you guys are first
nurses.
responders. When we say first responders, you guys are definitely included in that.
People just think it's the cops and the soldiers like out there, like we deal with shit. No, fucking nurses, dude. Nurses get attacked too. They get spit on. They get cussed at.
Some of our best friends are nurses. I could tell you so many stories that nurses have helped us out, and then there's some nurses that are assholes. I will say that also.
Well, let me tell you this. When I worked at Rockford, Illinois, Rockford PD, love those guys. To this day, I'm in touch with a lot of them. Swedish American Hospital, Rockford Memorial Hospital, these two hospitals I'd go. I honestly, I'm going to be honest. Like I've actually met.
Hey, Kaya, real quick. Did you do the Star Spangled Banner?
You're right. I didn't start it.
Bro, you got people asking.
All right, I'll just say this and then I'll start this. Damn, you're right. I totally forgot about that. You know what, Aaron? I was looking at your haircut. I was like, oh, God,
that's probably what it was.
So beautiful.
Hey, Jessica Simp 44, thank you for reminding him.
So anyways, I was just going to say this. Dude, I've met some of the coolest people and they were nurses. And, yes, I've had, good times with them. But they ended up being great friends too. And we would take care of those nurses and they'd take care of us. You know how many times I got taken to that hospital in an ambulance as a victim patient during fights, whatever, at work. And they would take care of us. And they called us. Somebody was causing problems. We'd be like, well, guess what? You're about to triage them.
Yeah. I'll tell you. After you do this, I'll tell you a funny story. I don't know if I told you guys this one. I got a good story within this. Let it fly, man. Let it fly.
Let me get this wall out of my pocket. All right. What a transition.
It is.
Dude, this thing keeps slipping out of my hand.
All right, let's start the show now. Let's go. All right.
Sorry, guys. This kept slipping out of my hand. I used a new pick. I'm never using that one again. All right, well, thank you. Let's get started.
All right, so back to the story. So I don't know if I told you guys the story. We're adding the nurses to the first responders and tell them pretty hilarious stories. So we had an issue. Guy had a warrant. Our gang unit guys end up catching this guy. He wants to fight. The whole nine happens. This guy got to meet what the nightstick feels like, and a whole lot of shit happened to him. So now we got to check him out before we go to the jail. We bring him to jail. He's motherfucking us up and down. You're a bitch. Fuck you. All the good curse words. So we get there, and we have a female nurse, and most of the nurses we went to the hospital with are pretty cool. There's one or two that were fucking assholes, but we always ran into the good ones. This one was a good one. So we tell her he's got to get checked out before we take him to jail. He's got incarceritis, is what we call it. So they tell you that, oh, I'm hurt. I need to go get checked out before I go to jail, thinking that they're not going to go to jail. Then he's telling us on the way there, I've got an STD. I need to get checked out. So he's like, you guys he's literally telling the nurse, you guys gave me an STD. This is what he's saying. So like, all right, whatever. You got to get checked out. You got to get checked out. So now he's calling the nurse a bitch. He keeps calling the nurse a bitch. Bitch, check me out. Bitch, check me out. Well, tell him, like, stop being fucking rude to the nurse, man. Like, stop calling her a bitch. Like, you can say what you want with us. And maybe a couple of things that we did to calm him down or amp him up a little bit. It is what it is. So he's bitching the nurse up and down. So now they get the blood work done. He said, oh, not the blood work. We get him checked out, cleaned up. And she's like, oh, he's good to go. Get him out of here. And he's like, no, I've got an STD. You have to check me out. So now they have to check him out. So she's like, okay, you need to pee in a cup for me. Let's check if you have an STD. He's like, fuck you. I'm not peeing in a cup. I'm like, it's your last chance. I'm like, you curse at her again, you're leaving here. Fuck you, bitch, and fuck you, bitch. She goes, I got this. He goes, you're not going to pee in a cup? He goes, no. He's like, okay, handcuff him to the bed. So we handcuff him to the bed because obviously we have to. She goes,
Put a
okay,
rod through that thing.
Hold on, yo, yeah, it gets better than that though. So when they do the catheter, normally they put lube on it, but he's motherfucking her so much. She literally goes, close the curtain. So I close the curtain, and she takes out the fucking catheter, throws the lube over her shoulder, bro. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, please don't do this to him, bro. I felt so bad for this man. He screamed more when she was putting that catheter in than the ass whooping we gave him. Bro, she dry fucks him with the fucking catheter. And he is screaming the whole time. As soon as she gets in, he's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Hey, you know, that guy deserved it, man.
Oh, 100%. I'm like, you know what? We're out of this one. Now you're in her hands. I'm like, it's worse to deal with her than anything else now,
Dude,
bro.
I mean, you don't mess with, like, she's about to care for you and you're actually cussing at her?
Bro, you got to be careful. It's like people making your food, nurses, like, don't fuck with them.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Hurt you.
Let's talk about this. Everybody expects professionalism from everybody. And I agree. Yes, we're all supposed to be professional. If somebody cusses you out, you're supposed to be like, cool. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, you don't own people. And people, they're human. Everybody's got emotions. You go to Dunkin' Donuts or Burger King, you're like, hey, bitch, give me some onion rings. Well, you're going to get some spit sauce.
Yeah, you know, you're going to get onion rings or you may get something else.
Learn to be respectful to people. Dude, like service industry, first of all, I respect them a lot. Like those folks, like DoorDash. I use DoorDash often sometimes because I don't have time. Mm-hmm. I tip them when they come out. I like thank them because they get in their cars. I had this girl. She literally had her baby in the car. She's like, sir, I have my baby in the car. Do you, because I live in an apartment, they got to bring it all the way up and everything, right? Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Just wait down there. I'll come get my food. Yeah. Like you gotta, like, I don't own that woman. Okay. Right. Just because I paid $15 for a friggin' food doesn't mean that I suddenly own her and she's going to do exactly what I say. No, you know what? Yeah. She's got her baby. She's making things work. So I went down there and I got my food. But people just talk so much shit to service industry, folks. Well, they're cooking your food. Like literally when you're sitting there being all bad, they're back there making your food. So be careful who you mess with.
You ever seen the movie Wait? I know you have. A great example. You haven't seen the movie Waiting, Kaya. You should watch Waiting. The movie Waiting. That's a great movie about the service industry. Hilarious movie.
Wait, I've seen that. Isn't that a comedy movie?
It is. You've seen this one?
Yeah. Is that Dane Cook? No. Who was it?
Yes, it is Dane Cook.
Told you, bro.
Oh, you know, that's good.
See, now get out of this chat right now.
There you go. Nice.
I got you, bro. I that was a good one. I also watched Dane Cook's. What was that? A grocery store one where they lived up there. They had a little. He worked Employee of the Month.
Yes, Employee of the Month is a good one too.
That was a good one.
So we got a little money here on the table.
We got some money. Hey, listen, that's 5.56, my favorite caliber as always. Yeah, from J954, we are 100% of it too. Shit hits the fan. It's sad. I find very little joy in society now. All I buy is food, water, ammo. I have Christ and my 14.5 mod 2. I'm ready. Okay, so you got food. You got ammo. Obviously, you got your faith. You got your 14.5. What's your sidearm? What's your sidearm? I want to know.
What other options? What other options? Let's just get into the conversation, man. What other options are there to have to be ready? I mean, those are good. Obviously, you need water. Water is extremely important. Food is extremely important. What type of communication do you have?
And how do you get out of where you're at?
Or do you get out of where you're at? I mean, there's a lot of questions.
Do
you leave? Do you stay?
I'll be honest with you. Some shit happens right now. I'm not able to leave the city with my car.
Yeah. So dude, what do you do?
A baseball game happens here. I can't leave the city.
Yep.
So.
I mean, these are all things you have to think about. What's your ingress? What's your egress points? I mean, are you going to stay? Are you going to go higher up? Are you going to go down? Like in your case, I mean, what's the smarter thing to do? Sometimes just locking down where you're at is smarter than going out. and putting yourself in a situation.
That's right.
But like I was saying before, communication is definitely something you should look into. Like if cell phone grids go down, what are you going to do? You got a sat phone?
Dude, people, those ham radios, right? Those ham
Mhm.
radios, they got to get a certification for them. They're cheap, right?
Yeah.
Dude, like you need to have a plan. Like I was talking to Brandon, our guy Brandon.
Yeah.
He's like they're from here. His family's here, in-laws here, parents here. They have a road already assigned, like a pre-decided. Let's just say,
Predetermined.
right?
Yeah, predetermined.
It's predetermined. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just take that road, which is open, not the city roads, like backcountry roads, directly to their farm. They've got food for like a whole family for months. They got a bunker, they got guns, they got ammo, they got everything. All they do is something happens, and they do. Did he say they have a radio? Oh, no. They say if something happens, everybody knows to go there. That's it. Nobody needs to call. Nobody needs to ask, nothing. You just go there, which is pretty cool. They have that option. I don't have that option here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good. And again, it's good to have a sat radio, something that you can use for communication purposes.
100%.
Little small things like that people don't think of. I mean, let's say you need, I mean, I know we have access to gas masks and things like that, but what if something like that happens? You have access to that type of stuff? I mean, medical. We think about food, guns, and bullets. That's what we think of, but medical is huge.
You're right.
You get any sort of infection, or you
got
got to do anything that TCCC type stuff. You get cuts, bruises. You don't want infections, man. That shit'll kill you.
Yeah, you have antibiotics. Dude,
Yeah.
having a shit ton of antibiotics. You know what I do when I go to Turkey?
Yeah.
You can get antibiotics without any prescription over there.
It's like Mexico.
Bro, I bring bunch of antibiotics with me. I just go to the pharmacy, and I'm like, hey, can I get a couple of those? And I buy them, and I've got some at home just in case. Obviously, antibiotics is not something you can abuse, right? I mean, I guess you can abuse anything, right? But you don't want that. You'll friggin' die if you just take too much, right? But if something happens, I've got some antibiotics to take. I don't have to go to a doctor and get a prescription, you know?
Yeah. Hey, click on Nathan W. He's 4 comments underneath 556.
What's the time? What time is it?
Oh, shit, I gotta go over here now.
You on your phone again? Oh, look, there you go. How about I just put you on the stage with this? Now we got 2 errands.
No, we don't want that stage. I got Aaron.
You
Take it off. Why are we looking at? Why I can't stand looking at myself like that.
Okay, how about do I just remove this then? How about that? Oh, you don't have audio. Let me. Okay, fine. I'll just get you over here.
Don't like that. Put you off. Let me see. He was underneath the 556 donation that we had there.
Oh, let me check. It's up. What's his name? Nate? You said Nathan.
Nathan.
Oh, there you go, right here.
He makes a good point. Honestly, shit is the fan. Most people are fucked. I'm prepping more for Katrina type incident without rule of law for a couple of weeks. I have enough to board up the house, wait it out, and decent fam. I mean, he makes a great point there.
Great point.
The big factor that I'm sitting here and watching is decent family. Because here's what's going to happen. You're either going to be an asset or a liability when it comes to having people in your home. Some people, and I've had this conversation with some individuals, you just think you're going to invite everybody and their mother in your house and we're all going to bunk up together. There's a lot of factors you got to think of. Are they old? Do they have situations that they need more food, less food, water, medication, things like that? That's a liability. And I'm sorry it sounds like this, but you've got to think of that, especially when you have kids and other family. You've got to start thinking of yourselves. You have to be somewhat selfish in a sense. And this is my personal opinion. You could have your own, or how you want to feel about it. But resource-wise, think about that. You got to think about how you're going to deal with this. Because there's going to be points that you may have to leave animals behind, certain things like that, all the hard decisions that you have to make, depending on what's going on, man. It sucks to talk about it, but you have to.
The funny thing is we really do think, oh, it ain't going to happen. I don't know. I hope it never does.
But it's happened. Dude, it's happened with these incidents of just like Katrina, like you said, a Katrina type incident. Katrina sucked, dude. I was up in Jersey when Katrina happened. There was fucking boats sailing down the fucking turnpike.
Think about even like in Louisiana, right? They had no law. Cops are doing shady stuff. Like there's nothing. It was a martial law the entire time.
You get looters. You get like the fires in California when I was out there. People that are waiting to take advantage of those situations. You know,
Dude, people,
always.
Like this whole civilized society we call ourselves, we are civilized as long as the system works.
Yep.
Is the minute the system doesn't work, we're no different than freaking animals or hyenas or the packs of wolves. We're no different.
It's what true survival is. At that point, you have to survive. You have to take all the other bullshit that you think that matters, throw it out the door.
This is Jernath. Pete, what's up, buddy? This is actually my buddy. I've known Pete for, it's going to be almost 20 years, man. While we're showing love to service folks, how about dispatch? True first responders that get overlooked. Dispatch, man, they gave me a bunch of weird calls.
I'll tell you right now. Let me tell you something. Dispatch is fucking very much so underlooked. Dispatch is like the old lineman in
Let me tell you something.
Dispatch gets overlooked so much. You get a good dispatcher, makes your life
I'm glad you
amazing.
Said.
Amazing.
Dude, a dispatcher will make your job so much easier.
Yep.
Or horrible. We had dispatchers. For the most part, I got lucky. When I was with the state police, there was this one lady, I don't want to give her a name. Everybody collectively hated her.
Oh, there's always one.
But everybody. And then people were like, dude, how could she still have a job? And it were on Master Sergeant. Like, we'd be having dinner at the plaza. Like, a bunch of troopers were all like hanging out. Like, all right, we have no idea how she's still employed. She's been doing this for years, just like this. This is how she is. Like, you'd be getting on the radio, like, do something like, Chicago 244, whatever. I'm busy, stand by. Chicago 244, I got literally someone running. Stand by.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm in a fight. Someone is trying to kill me. Oh, stand by. Like, just, it was horrible. Anyways, when you get a good one, they are actually lifesavers. Like, the organizing. When I was ROC for PD, they would organize perimeters for me when I was in a foot pursuit.
Absolute best one.
Like, through the
you don't have to worry about that shit.
Dispatches are like this. Hey, there's like a meme out there. What was the meme? Like, be careful how you talk to me, or else you'll be going to the next whatever big call, right? Like a sexual assault. Those generally take.
Oh yeah.
If you get a sexual assault, you're done for that shift, right? You're done.
Yeah,
right?
Any sort of rape.
You get one of those big calls, and then the officer's like this. Oh yeah. Well, I determine how busy you get to be. How many traffic stops you want me to do today?
I wouldn't play with it.
Dude, I used to do this. I used to do this to a dispatcher. I'll be like this. I don't know. I'm just going to make some first name up, like Shakawintiana, whatever. That's the last name, right? And the first name. And the last name is Jones. I'll be like, Chicago 244, 1027, right? Just checking it out. I'll be like, last name, J. John Ocean, and Nora E. Edward.
Common spelling.
And then I just go to the first name. Like, first name is Shakawintiana, whatever, and that's common spelling.
Yep.
Just like that. And then she's just like,
you're getting a fucking comment for that one.
And then she'd be like this. Well, 244. Can you go ahead and spell that out for me? I was like, yeah, that's common spelling.
Yeah.
At 244, that's real funny. Can you please just like that? I just like do it again. It was but you mess with them, like they end up being your friends. Oh, they do make a big difference.
No, it does. Like you said, I'll piggyback off of that. When I got in my critical incidents, my shootings, for one, I had two OGs. One was my FTO who had time on for like 27 years, and he understood the streets. So he understands what you need and what you're looking for. A lot of times, you don't have to front load things. You don't have to put out information. They're already on it. Setting up EMS. You don't have to get on a mic to say unnecessary shit. They don't want you focused on anything but what the hell's in front of you. Every now and then, give me a freaking heads up, like what's going on, and they'll do it nicely. But even just calm speaking, like remember my first OIS I got into, I had this lady by the name of Ruth. Ruth had the sweetest, calmest voice, and you would not know what the hell was going on. If you listen to our radio traffic, us talking back and forth, you would think that we're just having dinner together. Just relax. And I'm fucking like, dude, I just shot this dude. He almost ran over a bunch of kids. Shots fired. And she's like, okay, anybody down? Everybody all right? Can we start medical now?
Yeah.
What direction of fire? Like just giving all the stuff that I might not be thinking about now.
Yeah.
All right. I know you're in the middle of something, but let me just give you a seed real quick. You need to start thinking about this. Don't worry about the perimeter. We're setting that up for you right now. All that type of stuff is always good, man. Always.
Yeah.
Good.
No, that's actually, like, speaking of talking to the radio, dispatch, I'm about to do a video to a Copper Kaya right after this live stream. I got one video that dropped on Police Activity channel. This CHP trooper. Dude, you saw that one? Dude, the first thing I saw, the cop obviously saw, and whoever you guys are watching right now, you're getting a little spoiler on what I'm about to comment on when I make my video to Copper Kaya. But it's like, trooper just saw something and he walked back. That's subconscious, right? That's like your radar's on. When the guy gets out and starts shooting at him with an AR, right? Trooper hits him. The guy goes down to the ground, and trooper is not hit. The guy's hit. He's like moving around. He's just constantly talking on the radio. Dude, put out the freaking information, and I'm just Monday night quarterbacking, but put out that information, that shots fired, your location, whatever you're doing, which you should have done before, obviously. But put that information out, and then keep on that guy. Your gun on that guy. You're like a hawk. The radio is like, is there anybody else in the car? Is there anything? Shut the fuck up, okay?
Yeah,
Send people over.
Fast, yeah.
That's it. And you know what happened, dude? I swear this. Aaron, I did not watch the video. I was like live watching the video. The guy's talking. I was like, dude, stop talking. You're distracting yourself. And guess what? As he was answering the radio, the guy started shooting at him again and hit him three times.
I mean, without breaking your video too much, that guy was lying in wait. That's legit the epitome of why we act the way we act a lot of times, where 4 rounds is enough. You follow up with shots. If they move, you follow up again. That's literally the epitome of why
you stay on it, dude. And by the way, as a police officer, you do not, and I repeat, you do not have to tell somebody, give any verbal commands. There are certain situations, which was one of them, you don't have to distract, you can shoot him. You don't have, you can escalate to that level. The dude, he grabbed the gun again the second time. The cop is like, drop the gun. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, what are we talking about? He already proven.
Moving on.
Yep, I'll let you do your thing, man.
I'll do the video later.
Yep. Hey guys, real quick before I forget, I'm gonna start getting better at this. Follow us at our Instagrams. Mine is @_TacDaddy, and I'll let you do yours, Kaya.
_TacDaddy. Yeah, Copper Kaya, COPPER Kaya. Honestly, guys, I couldn't think of a better name. that's my Instagram, and that's also my YouTube channel. And by the way, my YouTube channel it's completely different than Classic Firearms. I just do like police shooting, breakdown commentary with my expertise, and I do some interviews of like Jim Foreman and some other folks about the political stuff, but it's a completely different channel. And if you guys are interested in stuff like that, I throw my opinion on certain life events, especially police shootings or some critical incident stuff, at Copper Kai on YouTube. You guys can follow me there. I just started a channel. I'm already at 15,000 subs there, and I plan on just pushing that forward and throwing some good content. And Aaron, I'm sure you and I will do some stuff on there too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
100%. What we got here?
There is that. All right, so we got this one right here.
We got. I have a 16-inch radical built as a recess with 45 offset. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Water food. I thought he was giving me what he has on the fucking rifle. I'm like, what? Food, medical, water. 5.56 ammo, 9 mil with echelon as my sidearm with X300. Yeah, if you got a plan, and honestly, it's all going to be operational based on who is with. If it's just for you, I mean, your plan is going to be different than having 3 kids and a wife, and I don't know if you have an in-law staying with you. If it's just you and your kids, I mean, if you got a plan accordingly with that, I'd have a go bag, something you can just grab and go. You know, all your necessities in it. Plan for a 3 to 5 day period of you are not going to have anything. You're not going to have heat. You're not going to have water. You're not going to have dry clothes. You're not going to have the simple things like chapstick. I mean, something to cover your head depending on where you're at. Warm clothes if you're in a climate that warrants that. You know, so it's all going to be based off what you have going on around there. For simple things, you need water. Your body needs water, so you can't go more than 3 days without water, or you're shot. I think it's 6 to 9 days for food, so you could go longer without food. But I mean, throw simple things in there. Throw a friggin' a couple protein bars.
Dude, you know what they sell?
You know, it's just what's that?
They have those buckets of food, just like MREs, but better quality.
That's something. That's something for the home. But in a go bag scenario, this is what I'm saying. Like, just put something.
I see, in a go bag.
Yeah, okay. I'm talking about if you got to get up and get the hell out of there. So I'd put one or two. So like in my go bag, simple things, and this is all based off individuals like Fieldcraft and a couple of guys that I spoke to about this. Got an extra pair of clothes, extra socks, man. Extra pair of socks. Keep your damn feet dry. That's a whole big one there.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of protein bars in there, 3 or 4 bottles of water. You know, again, just to keep you moving. I made what's it called? For fire purposes, and this is, again, God forbid anything happens where you can't do certain things or you're deep in the woods, but this is getting a little deeper. If you take cotton balls and soak them in Vaseline and put them in a Ziploc bag, you've got fire starters right there. So if you get a light on that, that'll actually maintain a burn a lot longer than something simple like a piece of paper or like something little flint. A knife. I've got a battery charger for electronic purposes. Like I said, a sat phone. And just little things like that. And then again, if you have kids, you have to have something for them too. So I got a couple of go bags for that. So I grab and move, you know?
Dude, yeah, grab a few power banks too. Those things, they're
Yeah,
little,
got a
but they
couple of
got,
those. I got the solar and, oh, I'm sorry, a radio too. So any sort of transmit radio, because all this communication we have here would probably be down.
yeah. Copper rounds have an amazing velocity and expansion, not just good for penetration. Like copper jackets.
Yeah,
Is that
copper
because
jacket.
my name is Copper Kai? Is that what he said? UFC fan?
I don't know, Kai.
Probably. Looking at Glock 316. Just subscribe to Copper Kai. You're the man. Thanks a lot. This is what it looks like. Here's a screen. There it is, guys. That's what she looks like. I was going to put Aaron's photo right here, but Aaron's like, nah. It's like, okay, fine.
I don't need all that, guys. I appreciate it. I don't need it.
But yeah, like I do commentary and everything, but I also do I interviewed the SEAL Team 6 guy, like Jim Foreman, the special agent in charge, Fred from DSS. Like I interview some big shots too, like good friends, but also do my commentary on videos. So that's it. We're at 15K, but we're going to grow that thing, man. It's going to go places.
Hey, Camden, New Jersey. I saw you gave a shout out, man. I know we didn't
Where's
pull you
that?
up, but I saw you. That's
Oh,
up
the loss,
before.
499. Thanks a lot for the contribution, brother. Appreciate you. Where's that at?
That's way up there. I don't know where it was before. I saw you gave a shout out.
Cool. Oh, UFC fan. Thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks. Oh, there you go, Aaron.
What's that? Aaron. Hey, Aaron and Kyle, or Kyra, what's your thoughts on that? I don't like any side of that fucking tree whatsoever.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
It's an absolute shit show. Absolute shit show going on over there. Right?
Well,
it's a pretty simple answer. No, I don't like him. There you go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest, guys. Up to 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, Trump has us secured. I'm thinking Kamala is gonna take it now.
Bro, it's not gonna be an election. There will not be an election.
There will be an election, dude. Come on. You're just
okay.
You know what? Take the tinfoil hat off.
I'm sorry, were you not talking about Joe Biden will not be running for president? Your tinfoil hat was on. Yeah.
I knew that, but no way. There's gonna be an election. Come on, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. I want to know.
All right.
Or the chat, not the comment section.
They will not let Trump in that office, man. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, if there's not going to be an election, then who's going to be in the office? Who's going to run the country? Because Joe Biden can't run.
I don't know how it's going to work out, but they're going to stop that man in every manner to not let him in that office. And that's where this whole conversation of shit hitting the fan is, and start thinking about civil unrest and how to deal with things. Because when or if that does happen, shit is going to hit the fucking fan. I'm sorry.
Dude, I think there's going to be an election, and it's going to be a tight race. And because hey, Aaron, I'm going to take this.
I don't understand how.
Hey, Aaron, can you take this real quick? Can you take it? I'm just going to quickly.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Yeah. What I can't understand is how it's going to be a race with just the thoughts and what their agenda is on that side. I can't see myself in any manner even recognizing individuals that see that and say, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's okay. Like, they have no ground to stand on in reference to Kamala running a business or anything. Like, she has no sort of feeling or any sort of resume to put out there for that, so I don't know. What are you guys talking about here? I can't pull up your comments here, but we could talk about some things. I definitely want Trump to win, guys, but we'll see. General Lee, Aaron Akai, bust my build, please. Send it over to at Classic Firearms Official. Make sure that you have that right, and we'll definitely bust your build. We have a lot of submissions, so we're trying to get those all taken care of, guys. But we will get you guys up there. What else do you guys show me? Some stuff, guys, that you have for survival packs, go bags. What are your thoughts? And again, I'm open to ideas, man. I don't have a huge background in this, but I have some basic knowledge of what's needed. And yes, 10 days, you are right. Somebody just corrected me on that. So it's 10 days without food, 3 days without water. Definitely some sort of weapon system. And just remember, something that you can carry. Assume that you're going to have no sort of vehicle movement or any sort of transportation besides your feet. Peak fuel is what's in mind. That's good. Something to keep you nutrients, man. Keep those nutrients up. Vitamins, huge, 100%. Doritos work as well as a 5-star. This is true. As funny as it may be, Doritos actually do. get a situation where you get a bug out camper. If you have the money to get a bug out camper, by all means do, but just understand you have a target on your back because it comes down to survival. Remember, you've got something that's worth gold and people will try to take it. So think about those things also. You have to protect what's yours. What do you think of the Acro right now? Let's get that for a second. Wait for Kai to come back. What else we got, guys? Sorry, guys, I'm going slow here just because I'm on my cell phone. She had a job on her knees. That's not nice. Hey, guys, I got a question for you. So in the coming weeks here, I'm going to have a chance to interview and do a podcast with Tier 1 Navy SEAL, a couple of Tier 1 Navy SEALs with the GBRS guys. And I would love to know, give me some questions that you guys would like to actually ask guys like a DJ Shipley or Cole or any of those other guys over there at GBRS. So I would definitely be curious to see what you guys are interested in and what you guys would like to see us talk to them about. I mean, we're going to have our background and everything that we do with them, but I'd love to see what you guys are interested in when it comes to guys of that caliber. Because, I mean, we're good at what we do, but those fucking guys are on a whole different level. So I'd love you guys to submit some questions. Either you could do it on here, or you could go on to Classic Firearms Official and shoot us some questions that you want us to ask those guys. Because I'm definitely interested in throwing some questions from the individuals out here to listen to us and show us love all the time. When I think about the Acro site, I like the Acro site, honestly. It's cool. I know I don't have one, but I know Jason has a couple and he loves those things. So he said he had a couple issues, but with that being the case, he still has them. So I'm assuming he fixed whatever it was. But they do make a great site, extremely durable, and I know that they have some good customer service. All right, you got Matt. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. Your everyday carry is 300 blackout, AR fold in the backpack. That's good, man. Something easy, something that's going to work its magic if you need it out there. Chicago, big city. Yeah, that would suck to be stuck in the middle of Chicago when civil unrest happens. I'll tell you that. God. I'm a lover of the 11.5 or 12.5 especially. Yeah, that's good, man. Because I'm not going to assume that you're going to be taking some far shots, so something to work CQB, something for yourself. That 11.5 and 12.5 is good. I like that. Steven. Yes, Kai is on the phone with his proctologist. I definitely agree with that. We got some bad news back. It was 3 fingers, not 2. Hey, Black Sheep Squad. Damn, it sucks I can't pull these up because Kai has it. Damn. Oh, there it is.
Dude, my computer got shut down, like out of the blue, like that.
Yeah. So, guys, yes, Kai was with his proctologist. How'd that go? Everything good? 3 fingers works?
Looks like I have
3 fingers.
8s.
8? Jesus Christ, Kai.
No, dude, like I was just sitting here talking to the guy. It was about a project that I'm working on.
Yeah.
In fact, Aaron, when this live stream is over, you and I got to jump on a call real quick. Maybe like 2 minutes. I got to tell you something. I'm working on a specific project, and everybody who's in the chat right now, you guys will hear about it. Actually, say a prayer for me, like a little fingers crossed. I'm working on a product. I hope it works out. So far, it's on a prototype stage, trying to make it work. And I had been trying to reach out to this guy in the last 2 days. Finally, he called me. I was like, I can't get a hold of this guy, so I wanted to jump on it real quick. I'll chat with you guys. But I was just talking to the guy. Next thing you know, the whole thing was frozen. So I think the StreamYard can tell that if I'm not actively looking at the camera, StreamYard gets like an angry girlfriend, gets upset and just goes to the other room and locks the door.
Just leaves you there. Nice.
Let me invest, Kaya. Justin, dude, I'm telling you, I don't want to jinx myself here. I thought of something, and I think it's super cool. And nobody has it. It's a complete my idea. My other FBI buddy helped me design it. Together we did. And we'll see if it works. I hope it does. In theory, it does. But now we got to make it, see if it does. But I think overseas market and the civilian market here would be interested. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. It's a punch. Here's what I'm doing. I'm just putting my chin down. I'm just throwing the haymaker. I hope it lands. That's all.
You gotta start somewhere. And guys, also, I know I was speaking about bust your builds and where to submit it. You can do it at Classic Firearms Official or bustyourbuilds@gmail. That's another area you could submit your bust your builds.
Yeah. So everyone in this chat get a sample. Well, it wouldn't be a really expensive piece. You'll be fine, but trust me, it's not going to be like breaking the bank kind of thing. And Kaya and Aaron, would you give up your guns for money? Hell yeah, we sell guns all the time.
Give up my guns for money? No, I'm good.
No. Give up your gun like for money isn't like, hey, no guns, here's $1 million, like that. No.
Oh, I mean,
I can't use the money if I'm dead.
I could find a gun for $1 million if you want.
How about you just give me $1 million? I'll be like, you know what? Fine, take all my guns, give me $1 million, whatever the money is. Then I go buy myself more guns.
No, or I'll just say, yeah, you can have my guns. For $1 million, you can have them all. I'll give them to you. I'll give you them all. All.
And then what do you do with the money?
Who said I was giving up all my guns for real, though? How do you know how many guns I have? You could have them all. Take them all.
Are we going to play a little what if game now?
It's, you know what? I had a boating accident. We're going to play that game. Hey, go to 749 with Mary Gray and Mary Beth. Everybody's asking.
Ooh, 749 is going way up here. By the way, when I'm going up there, hold on one sec. We got another super chat right here, 499. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I got to say this. Anne Marie, your friend now, our friend Anne Marie, right? Mm-hmm. She's going to Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey, to a place where I got my teeth done. And she's going to get her teeth done over there.
Was that the conversation? That was the conversation she wanted?
Literally, she called me. She's like, hey, I'm not joking. And by the way, of course, I got my teeth done, but I kept my teeth. This is how my natural teeth were. I think they were just not as tight, right? But they're still pretty dark. If you look at my old videos and whatever, but I just wanted to keep my natural color and natural shape, but I got the whole bunch of stuff done, right? And she's like, hey, where'd you get your teeth done? Like, well, she said, did you get your teeth done, first of all? I take that as a compliment. They say they look very natural. They kind of are, right?
But they're fake. Yeah.
And then she's like, hey, I want to go there. So I hooked them up, literally, because they're my friends. The whole oral surgeon office, they're all my friends. So I hooked them up. She's going to Turkey, bro, Istanbul, get those teeth done with her son. They're both getting their teeth done.
There you go.
So,
special.
Wait, 749, what was that?
Oh, no, it was the same question. Don't worry about that. I just read it.
We got another super chat. How do I put this thing up there? Wait. It's down here, I think.
Texas Outlaw.
There you go, right here.
In y'all's opinion, now we doing that Texas y'all, or like how are we doing that? I'm going Texas y'all.
I can't say it. Yeah.
In y'all's opinion, best optic setup for 11.5, thinking EOTech with magnifier, but have heard ACOG 3X got sidetracked, and so sorry for this question is lit.
Bro, EOTech or an aim point, get a magnifier, good to go.
Yeah, I like the option to be able to take on and off. The ACOG 3X, it's fun and all, but I mean, it has its downsides to it. I would 100% go EOTech with the mag. That's and I think Kai agrees with that also.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with ACOG. Obviously, fantastic, right? Freaking awesome tank, right? Yeah. But dude, I want to have that just 1X. Just look up, I got that little dot. Maybe because that's all I've trained on. So I'm sure if there's some folks out there who were in the military and they were issued an ACOG with an M4 with an ACOG, I'm sure they're so biased to that system because they're trained on it. So it's very subjective. For me, good old red dot, not even EOTech. I got nothing against EOTechs. They work. They're great. But red dot, if I need it, flip up.
The eye relief also. The eye relief is a little funny. If you're not used to an ACOG, it could get very funny for you.
Yeah, you're right. Even with the magnifiers, like the not the EOTech, G43s, G45s, like their eye relief, like you gotta get really up on them. Like I did a video, like, oh man, I got a scope bite because I had to be on a 308 gun. I had to be right up here because you can't get the eye relief right. I don't like those. Like if you use a big caliber gun don't use one of those magnifiers, man. Their eye relief is so not forgiving. You got to be right up on it. You will get a scope bite.
Hey, go to little asshole. Somebody's made a comment. Where'd it go? I hope you didn't delete
Who?
it. Go to Antifa fascist at 758.
What's the 758?
Anti-fascist at 758.
I'm looking at it.
He's taking a shot at me. I'm gonna talk some shit.
Kaya, okay.
Yeah, you can read. This is for you to read.
Kaya, Aaron can come to Istanbul for a hair transplant. Bro, I got my fronts done.
I'm not. I'm going bald, my friend, before I do anything.
Dude,
I'll share.
listen,
I just had this conversation this weekend. Got about 6 months left, and I'm going bald.
Let me tell you something, bro. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I will even show. Hold on. Let me get a photo.
Oh, God. Here we go.
What?
Here we go. Guys, going to show us more photos, people.
No. I'm just going to show up something. Aaron, you're such a holy shit, man. Are you having your period?
Guy.
What's going on, man? You want to share some stuff with me?
Are you saying I identify as a woman? What is that even about?
What is going on, bro? What in the hell? What was that? Sugar, honey, sugar?
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Come on, guy.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. I think, it's right here. All right, actually, this is a good one, but I will show this other photo. I will show this other photo. But no, it's like, I was like, screw this, man. I'm going over there. It's easy. I get stuff done. I went and got.
Yes, Crunchy Taco. Yes, his trooper hat took some hair off the top. 100%.
Is it the trooper hat thing?
Yeah. Oh, come on. You guys got to keep your hats tight.
Hey, you wish you wore that trooper cover.
Brother,
you wish
never.
it.
I would never.
You're just jealous.
I'd be the guy. I'd be that guy that they make a different policy
Dude,
for.
it's okay. It's okay. You know what?
I would never. I'm not getting out of the car putting a hat on when I'm on a traffic stop. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Hey.
You guys worry about the wrong thing. Troopers. The troopers.
You're just jealous.
Assholes. I am not jealous.
You are absolutely a very, very jealous man.
We need help. We're coming. City guys are coming. We got you.
Oh, that's what you're going to do? Need help? How many times?
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. You got the balls to stop somebody like that's your backup is 20 miles away and you know they're gangbangers with guns? You got the balls? Probably not. That's what we did.
Been there, done that with 4 in the car. What do you want?
That's what we did. But you back up like 30 seconds away.
Oh, you want to do this?
Your backup is 30 seconds away. You want me to start
pulling receipts? I'll start making some phone calls for you.
Your backup is 30 seconds away. You know they're gonna come save your little butt.
Yep,
and you're like, you know what? You're like, okay. I'm good, dude. I guess I could show this photo. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna get the. There we go. This is. Dude,
guys, I'll answer some of your questions, people, because he's over here looking up his hairline while you guys are asking questions. We'll let him look at himself.
He's looking at
Kai's over here looking at him. While you guys are trying to talk to us, he's looking at himself. So what else you guys got? You got questions.
All right, you know what? I'm not going to do it now.
There you go. Why don't we go back to like around 8 p.m.? You got people asking questions. You're over here looking.
There you go. Here's your Steve. Steve, your best friend Steve is asking you questions or telling you.
Kaya, Aaron, you're both wearing the same shirts now. I guess so. Yeah.
Aaron, guess what? You wish.
I do. That's all I think about every day.
Do you know what I squatted today?
Please tell me. What did you squat today?
I did a PR, 315.
Oh, nice. That's cute. It's cute.
PR warm up? I like my knees.
A PR warm up, or what was that for? Or are you actually working out with 315?
I like my knees, bro. I like my knees.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
I did 315 once. I was like, oh, you know what? That's okay. That was I got it. And with 275, I worked out. With 275.
I just like to let you guys know he brought this topic up of lifting weights. I'm glad that you feel good about yourself. Amen. If you feel good about it, you feel good about it. And some people actually like to work out. I'm glad you took somebody's time away from working out to show them that you can lift 315.
We're gonna change the topic.
Please do.
We know Kaya dyes his hair to hide the gray.
Yes, he does. I'm glad.
You guys really think I freaking dye my hair?
You don't dye your hair, Kaya? What happened to honesty and integrity?
I don't. Why would I lie about that?
I don't know.
I don't, guys. I take that as a compliment, right? I legit do. people on my followers too, on my other Turkish channel, I get accused of this shit all the time. Like, oh, he's dyeing his hair. I don't. In fact, I got a shit ton of whites. I think it's the camera that doesn't show it. But I don't dye my hair at all. I don't do shit to my body. Look, I just wake up, I just gel the hair, I just go to work. That's all I do.
Hey, real quick. So when you stepped off, I asked him a question. I told everybody we're going to do a little podcast/interview with some tier 1 guys by the name of DJ and Cole and a couple of GBRs guys.
Yeah, GBRs group guys. Yeah, what do you guys think about them?
So I want them to ask a couple of questions, and I know a couple of the people here have some questions that they want us to ask them. So we're going to go through these guys. Actually, you know what? Make it even easier. Guys, submit the questions to either actually do it to
Tac Daddy or Copper Kaya.
Yeah, either at Classic Firearms, Copper Kaya, or Tac Daddy.
Dude, trust me. I think Classic Firearms may get lost.
Yeah, okay. So do at Tac Daddy or Copper Kaya. Submit the questions.
You guys got
there.
our Instagram handle right here. Copper Kaya for mine. @_Tac Daddy for Aaron. Obviously, if you guys are interested, you guys are Instagram users. If you guys actually do give a follow, not only you get updated with some of the stuff that we do, at the same time, we'd appreciate you guys support us if you're interested. Yeah. And you can ask us there too.
100%. Yeah, it's definitely going to be, I'm excited about that trip.
We're
definitely going to do some fun stuff. You can bind Kai's jawline and Aaron's, well, everything else.
Well, that is the most passive aggressive. What the
damn?
Oh
damn,
my God.
At least you got a good jawline, huh?
Gosh.
That's about it.
Well, everything else.
Dude, you guys are walking Kai over to the bridge right now. He's about to jump right now. I love it.
Damn. Gosh, okay.
Oh, man. What else do we got?
Aaron, I'm going to go ahead and mute you, buddy.
Did you get that sign language?
I guess I couldn't mute that one.
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I got to accept myself the way I am. I can't change myself, man. Aaron and Kai, what's your workout routine for the week? First of all, you have to ask that question separately. I kicked my ass in the gym. Aaron clearly looks at himself in the mirror, just like, oh shit. I didn't get my hair cut. I can't take my hat off kind of guy. That's who he is.
Yeah, that's the guy I am. I put a hoodie on and I just sit there and stare at myself, and I put pictures of myself at the gym all the time. Oh no, it's Kaya. Sorry. Yeah.
Whatever.
What's my workout routine? Honestly, my workout routine, I follow a workout from one of our camera guys. Hooked me up with workout. So John, one of our camera guys, is actually personal training, pretty damn good and knows what he's doing. And I will say, several workouts I've done, I wanted to punch John in the face. He does pretty. What do you
do? Do you do is it the weightlifting workout?
Yeah, I do more weightlifting. Honestly, I should be doing more cardio, and I need to.
Same here, dude. I have not been doing cardio lately.
Yeah, I've been slacking on that. I won't bullshit. But yeah, when it comes to a plan, John put it together a 6-day plan for me, and I try to follow it for the most part. I do some travel other than classic guys, so sometimes I have to do hotel workouts, but for the most part, it's a 5 to 6 day workout plan. You know, he was supposed to put something together for me too. He said he's going to do some push pull for me because I've been doing just one body part a day. He said he wants to incorporate some push pull. I'd like to check that one out. Kind of switch things around. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. I get the most out of my TRT, bros. There you go. Get it in. Get it in. By the way, dude, I'm not like, I sincerely mean this. Like, people are always like secretive about some of the stuff they do. I don't. I'm on TRT, bro. I'm fucking happy. Well, you get to a certain point in life, you got to start looking at that stuff, man. Because when you get older, I mean, certain shit happens, man. Yeah, I literally, here's the deal. I was like this. I was getting out of, like, losing my motivation and all that stuff. I checked my testosterone. It was low. Yeah. And I was like, guys, I work out. I literally love going to the gym. That's part of my life. I've been doing it for 12 years nonstop. It's like, I don't plan on stopping unless I physically can't. So yeah, I'm going to get on TRT and freaking boost these testosterons and feel better. And just kick Aaron's ass at the gym. No, you still can't, even on TRT. It's a goddamn shame. People think TRT is like a magic drug or anything like that. It's not. You legit have to kick your own ass at the gym and eat clean for you to see any benefits from it. I guarantee, I double dare anybody right now. Get on TRT and just continue your lousy routine right now. See if you get anything out of it. You'll get nothing out of it. Nothing. Brandy Chandler has something for you at 8:07 p.m. It'll
All right, let's see what we got here.
Boost your immune system.
Kind of belly shirt and Daisy Dukes when he does ab workouts. What about my headband?
Nope, they don't want your headband, my friend. They don't want it.
Officially, Brandy, you're no longer my friend. I thought we were friends, and you're not anymore. You're Team Aaron. Well, I get it. You know what? Let's talk about something more tangible and more substance. Kaya, what guitar and amp do you play? I've got Line 6 Spider 3, and I've got the Ibanez over here. That's my heavy metal thing. And I've got a Fender Strat made in Mexico over there. I did just buy... Hold on. I just bought this thing. Oh, shit, I just banged it already. I just bought this thing 2 days ago. This is my little Yamaha. I don't even know what it is. I just grabbed it. And I guess I threw yeah. Hold on a second. It sounds like... It just sounds so good. You love it, Aaron?
I love it.
Aaron, this is for you.
Okay. You do Santana? I don't think it's Santana. That's cool. Hey, go to 804, Dr. Randy B. I was listening to you. Here he goes. Nobody was listening to you. Okay?
You know my love song?
I love it. Go to 804. Go Dr. Randy B at 804.
Dr. Randy, 804. Oh, let me see. Wait, this thing doesn't work. There you go. 804. You still can't use it, right? The chat part?
No, I can't do it. Which kind of sucks.
You know what I'll do? When we get out of this one, I'll talk to Robbie, get you added as one of the admins. So that way you can.
Yeah.
804.
Robin. Dr. Randy B. No, Dr. Randy
that's
B.
the wrong one. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Dr. Where?
804.
804.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin.
If you go, it's two comments above the one you have up now.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So you're talking about Dr. Randy B. We're talking about red dots. You prefer green dot over red. So we talked about this on one of the podcasts, and Jason put some insight to this. The green dots 100% are more easier to see, and they're easier on your eye, and you pick them up faster. The downside to a green dot is if you don't have solar, like some of the hollow suns, your battery runs a lot faster. So it drains a lot of your battery faster when it comes to that. And that's something I learned from Jason, honestly. That's just something I want to put out there, that it's a factor that I didn't even know about that you have to think of, is that if it is battery run, your battery will run out faster during the
But green dot also, if you're out in certain terrain, you're going to have a hard time seeing it too.
Yeah, and we saw that with my my 320 that time we were shooting out there because the sunlight was so bright and it kind of flooded it out a little bit. So different glares will play onto that. So that's just a little piece on that because I saw you guys were talking about that also.
I agree. No, that's a good point. There's that one for you, Aaron.
Last one, steel versus ceramic. Shelf life versus protection for civilian use. Most of us are going to see combat. Most of us are going to be seeing combat in our daily. Oh, I'm sorry. Civil War. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you got your pros and cons. Honestly, ceramic, you can take the hits, but understand if you take multiple taps in the same area, it's not going to be as strong. You can damage your ceramic if you drop it hard enough. They are expensive as all shit. Steel also, you got to take in consideration that they are heavy. Steel is steel. It will be able to take multiple taps on the same area, but
and steel, if you don't have the proper coating, that shrapnel is going to travel, right?
Yeah,
I've tested that, dude. It actually is. It could be fatal, but This is a guard dog level 4 that I have sitting around here. And this thing has got polyethylene technology in the back. Up front is ceramic. And we've tested this. Like we've shot with 308s, 30-06. Like it just, you could do multiple hits. Heck, this thing actually stopped a 50 BMG.
Yeah.
Yep, level 4 did. So
you're not going to survive
honestly,
that, but it stopped it.
What'd you say?
I said it stopped it, but you won't survive it.
You won't, dude. It was like, it balls like 8 inches. Like you'd be
your
dead.
insides are jello.
Exactly. But it's got multiple ceramic plates up here, like the little squares. And guess what? This will take multiple large caliber hits, like 308s and up to 308s, what we talk about. And you'll still be fine. Like as in, you're not going to have a hole in you. Okay? So they're actually, what's his name? Mike Day. Again, he's, God bless his soul. His demons got to him. He's the one, former Green Beret, went in, fought Taliban in a room, 4 of them. She killed 4 of them. He got shot 27 times. And his buddy died. A couple other guys died in the stack. It was a bad day, right? He took numerous hits on a ceramic plate, AK-47, 7.62x39s, numerous. The guy was shot 27 times. And his plates, which wasn't rated multiple hits on that ceramic, stopped them all. So they, compared to steel, I would go ceramic personally in today's world. That's my thought.
Yeah, again, it's going to be personal preference, honestly. I've got some ceramic plates and all, but it all depends on what you want. Hey, go to 805 to Justin, because I want to start a little conversation.
805, what was that?
Justin Burke Bueller?
Yeah, let's go.
Shipley's a fucking goat. Yeah, and this is us talking about the GBRS guys and the stuff we're going to work with them to do. I'll tell you this, and I know everybody's going to have their own opinion about it, and I will go based off.
And they'll talk about it in our podcast, too. We'll have a podcast.
Yeah. We had a chance to sit down and talk with these guys, and more than just a handshake type thing. DJ and Cole, we sat down with them, spoke. Both of those guys are solid dudes, man. Thank them for and everybody in that whole area of armed service that has done work for us out there. God bless them and thank them for what they've did and sacrifice, because those guys have sacrificed more than we could ever think of. But I will say, take away all the bullshit I'll keep it impartial. All the stuff that you've heard, I would say hold off and wait till everything is out there. But as human beings, as individuals, we've had some one-on-one conversations, and I talk to Cole on the phone every now and then. They're solid guys, man. Solid, down to earth, fucking like we'll sit down and talk with you one-on-one about anything. We've had some semi-deep conversation. I'm sure we'll have some deeper conversations. And I know there were some things that were out there on the news and all that stuff that are still getting worked out, guys. So I would advise you to wait before you start making your decisions on certain things that you hear the media say, because there is more to it. But
I agree.
Solid group of guys.
Aaron, very well put, brother. A lot of people out there drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Now, I'm not here to tell you guys, GBRS group is that way or this way. You guys can form your own opinions, but please do so once you actually hear everybody's sides. Now, because I said this a while back, the reason I got out of the FBI, because innocence is an illusion. I learned that. That organization taught me that, okay? Which I'm grateful. So whoever's listening to this, watching this right now, anybody in the comment section, chat, somebody can walk up to you or go somewhere, make an accusation about you. I don't care who you are right now who's watching. Make an accusation about you. And guess what? You'll never see the other side. Some folks, even when you prove your innocence, some folks are going to believe that you did what was accused of, what you were accused of. So if you look at the whole GBRS group thing, like DJ Shipley and Cole, right? Real Patty, like that's what Real Patty, I think, as an Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Awesome guys. Like when I met them, you could just tell, they're just solid dudes. DJ and I, we exchanged a few text messages, talked. Great guy, even that night. But Cole and I have been talking more actively, right? And I think Cole is an awesome dude. We vibe really well. Somebody went out there, they had some drama, whatever. Somebody went out there and talked about the whole racism thing, or this happened, that happened, this person got fired, this is what happened. Listen, and everybody drank the Kool-Aid. Nobody said, hey, man, okay, you're saying all of these things. Cool. And if that's true, that's obviously not cool because you're just telling your little story. But hey, we should hear what GBRS guys have to say, what Cole and DJ have to say. Nobody said that. Everybody's like, holy shit, what? Somebody treated you this way? They're fucking horrible. Everybody drinks the Kool-Aid. When you're going to do that, I want you to think this, that you could find yourself in the same situation. Somebody's accusing you of some bullshit or whatever. And you really are just sitting there without even saying a word about your side of the story. You are already convicted to that. Everybody in the chat, everybody on the internet, they always talk about innocent until proven guilty because that's what America is all about, right? Our justice system. Everybody believes that. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? Well, what happened to that? You're doing the same exact thing on the internet. You're going out there, you're like, you read one thing and you immediately believe it. I don't anymore, man. Whenever I hear any bad thing on the internet, whether politically it aligns with my views or morally it aligns with my views or not, I'm like, that doesn't sound good. Okay, well, I want to hear what the other party has to say. I really do. I make a conscious effort to that, and I invite every single one of you guys to look at life that way so you're fair to people, because it's extremely easy to get out there and ruin people's reputation, ruin their lives, which they work so hard to build. GBRS group, again, I'm not here. We're not. I don't work with them. They're just some folks that I met, and I think they're cool people. They didn't just get to where they got to by chance. Those folks worked their ass off. They went in the military. They served their ass off. I don't care what anybody says. If you guys agree or not, they're heroes. They went out there. They earned their ranks. They went out, did some stuff. They came back. They formed a company, and the company is at a certain level right now, right? It didn't happen by chance. Those guys worked their ass off. And they didn't just steal off of other people's back and just somehow have this company. They didn't. They worked their ass off. If you don't like them, you don't like them, but you can't take that away from them. Just be fair to people. Be fair to the other guy who got let go, whatever. Of course, be fair to them. But be fair to GBRS groups too. Hear their stories first. And I know they haven't spoken about it for a while, but they will, hopefully with us soon when we're going to do a podcast with them at the end of this month. But I would love to hear their side of the story. I have. Me and Aaron did, and it's a little bit different than what's being put out there, guys.
Yeah.
All right?
And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, and I'm reading in the comments now, I'm not going to take the time to put it up here, that, oh, they did this, and oh, somebody tried committing suicide, and oh, somebody cheated on their wife. Yeah, we know that. He put it out there already. Okay, the individuals put it out there already. And what you have to understand at that point is what caused all that. What was the cause of that? Some people took accountability for what they did, and at the same time, there was some things that people were going through. And this is where we come back to the mental aspect of things. And you know what? Honestly, it takes a lot more to sit down and look in the accountability mirror and explain why you were in a position with a gun in your mouth. How many people can admit that they sit there and they've actually thought about that shit?
Look at that. Look at this right here.
I don't even put it up, and that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was talking about.
This is a bullshit comment. You know what I'm saying?
I know. That's what I just said. Don't even give time to it. That's why I made
it's one of those things like, oh, they both did this. I guarantee you that gentleman, whoever wrote that,
yes,
just read somebody else's comment on the internet.
And it's not even that. He's admitted it. He's stated what he's done. Everybody listen to the Sean Ryan podcast.
Bro,
So my point is this. It's with situations like that where you sit down and talk about it, because as men, I'll talk about as men because I'm not a woman. I don't understand a woman for the most part, how they feel and how they deal with things. But we all go through shit. We all sit in the dark corner sometimes, especially when it comes into law enforcement, first responder, military aspect of things. That's what I can relate to. And again, I know there's civilians out there that deal with the shit too. We all have our moments that we sit down and we're like, we're pretty fucked up. Is this as bad as it gets? As strong as you may seem, as I'll speak for myself, as strong as I may seem, I've sat there in the corner a couple of times and I'm like, is this as bad as it fucking gets? Like, this sucks, And I don't give a shit how strong you may look, how big you are, how much you fucking lift, how many people you fucking killed, how many people you think you can kill, how many guns you have, whatever your fucking title is. Everybody has dark corners and dark places, man. We all have a demon locked up in the back of our head somewhere, and sometimes people have the help to deal with it. Some people don't know what to do with it.
I agree. And Aaron, that's common sense, what you're saying, right? This gentleman sway your fate, and I'm a police officer in a major city. Listen to me, man. I appreciate your service, serving as a law enforcement officer, but it really doesn't matter. You said he put a gun to his mouth, which he did. He almost ate his own gun. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to look at you right now. I almost ate my gun a couple of times too. What does that make me? You know? So you being a police officer in a major city doesn't change anything, right?
Right. And again,
So
we
it
appreciate
doesn't.
what you do. We have
Yeah.
definitely done things in many ways, and we're not comparing or having any penis measuring contests here. But just understand that everybody at the end of the day, we're people, man. We fuck up, we do things. I don't care who you are. We all just have a different job.
Dude,
And there are going to be times, and let me finish this real quick.
Yeah.
Sway, whatever your name is, I'm sorry if I'm calling you Sway because I don't know your name. There's going to be a point, if you're a police officer, I don't know if you're old, young, whatever it may be, there's going to be a point where you're going to have that. If you haven't already done it, and you don't have to tell us if you've done it or not, you're going to have a point where you're going to have to look in the accountability mirror about something you did at that job. It is what it is. You're 100% guaranteed to have it. You know,
you know what,
and yes, responsibility. You have to take responsibility. 100%. You do.
That.
And yeah, I'm reading everything he's doing, and you have to take accountability. 100%. But end of the day, understand that. Do we judge that side of it? No, not really. We can't. Because in 22 years, you can't tell me you're squeaky clean, never did anything wrong. And I don't care if it's something small, big, or different. That's your place to keep it to yourself. You don't have to share that with us. But at the same time, it's what's he saying? Not trying to fight. And I'm not fighting. And again, understand this, guys. When we're speaking here on this platform, at no point in time am I going to acknowledge you if I want to fight. This is a discussion.
I'm going to be honest with you, dude.
This is 100% a discussion from me. So don't take that in that way at all. Please don't.
Sway, I'm not trying to in any way insult you, attack you here. Please don't take it that way. But I don't believe, and you're going to go ahead and disagree, it's okay. I don't believe you've dealt with some real hardship in your life. I'm all about accountability. 100%. You take accountability for your actions. You get help. Everybody gets help in their own ways, right? Getting help is not everybody's going to go sit in front of a psychologist on a couch.
Some people get help at the bottom of a fucking bottle.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, it is what it is.
It's. I'm telling you, when you see some hardship, like when I was on the job, and I was on the job for a little over 10 years. When I was on the job, dude, I was black and white. No. I don't believe, I've done my mistakes, of course I've done my mistakes, but for the most part, my conscience is clear, you know, I believe I was fair, but I was black and white. Once I went through my hardship the way I went through, it opened up my third eye, let's just say that, okay? That's when I realized, holy shit, this gray area is a lot wider than I thought when I was on the job. Because when you're on the job, I don't care how many years you're on the job, you really do get blinded about certain things. And that's the culture of law enforcement. It's not knocking anybody down. 98% of my friends are currently in law enforcement because that's my identity to this day, even though I've been out. But dude, when you see some hardship, real hardship, you sit down at home, those demons start coming at you and you do take accountability. The whole get help thing is not as easy as you make it sound. Like it just isn't. I didn't find it to be that easy.
Let me just say something to clear something up real quick because I can see how this is going to get misconstrued real quick.
Yeah,
Kaya is not saying, and I'm definitely not saying that this guy has never seen anything, and I'm not going to sit there at any point and say that he's not seen anything because I can't dictate what level of or what is justifiably fucked up, not fucked up to somebody, something real or not. So let's take that out there because I even saw a comment just pop up about telling someone they haven't experienced something. So that's not at all. So Grape Gang, this is going straight towards you. Yeah. And I think you're the guy from Camden too. So shout out to Jersey. That's not at all what I'll say specifically. I'm not saying, and I don't think Kaya's saying that comments.
Based on the comments, like, hey, you almost, because he said, listen, Sway basically laughed. He said, LOL, he put his gun in his mouth, beat his wife, like as if it was very condescending. And I'm telling you this, the reason I made my comment that I don't think you've seen real hardship to a point where you start looking down a barrel of your own fucking gun. I don't believe you've gotten to that level of kind of hardship. It's a different world, man. It's very lonely. It's very dark.
So what I'll say is
that's what I'm saying.
I'll end it here. This is a discussion, guys, and I love the fact that everybody's here talking about things, making comments. And I don't want you to stop.
It's a good conversation, brother.
And I don't want any of you guys to stop. When I say you guys, I mean everybody in the comment section. I don't want you to have to apologize for saying something.
No.
this is what open discussion's about, and this is what
we're not going to go into victimhood here. It's okay. You can talk shit. It's fine.
I know, but let me finish this.
Yeah.
So by no means feel that way whatsoever. So there's no need for you to even to apologize about anything. Comment is a comment. Say it, and let's talk about it. But let's also discuss on some things there. At no point were we stating that you have not gone through anything, because I can tell you right now, I don't give a shit what police department you're at. For 22 years, if you're there, you've seen some shit. I don't care where the hell you're at. So one, appreciate what you're doing. Okay. Two, talking to a friend sometimes it doesn't do it, man. It doesn't do it. Sometimes we think that we don't have friends. I can tell you from personal experience.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, how about that now? You got me.
Go on. You can say personal. You said I can tell you personally.
Personally, as many times I may have wanted to talk and I thought I had nobody to talk to. So I'm sitting there talking to my dogs and walls as far as I got in there, and that was it. But at the same time, guys, all we're saying is that exactly communication is the key. Be honest. And, sometimes it takes a coming to Jesus moment for you to be honest about things. Some people, it takes that much. And sometimes people don't even get that coming to Jesus moment, and they just decide to go another route. And we get a phone call at 4 a.m. that this person decides not to talk to anybody, and what else is going on. But yeah,
dude.
All right, but let's make it fucking a little more fun here. Digress from all the fucking hardship. Let's talk about this shit that hit the fan.
I'm all about, like, what you're saying is I'm all about that. Like, let's change this topic. Let's talk about something more fun. But a lot of times we do kind of that's a thing that we do. We just throw things in the background a little bit because let's not talk about it, right? And I think this was a good discussion. I'm glad, Sway, I'm glad you participated, and thanks for your service, man. We may disagree a little bit on a couple of things. I think we do.
And that's okay, man. It's fucking okay to disagree.
Absolutely. I don't in any way meant you haven't seen hardship in life. I just meant at a level where you look down a barrel of your own gun, because that is a very lonely place. Like, unless you're there, you don't understand. Like, you just can't understand. That's what I was trying to say. So when DJ went out there, and I'm not here to back up DJ or anything like that. He's a big guy. He can do that on his own, right? But I'm just saying that he was a man enough to, on an open platform, admit to that.
And remember, guys, trauma is trauma, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you didn't see some guy blow his brains out doesn't mean that's not trauma.
Yeah.
Your trauma could be tripping over a fucking tree trunk, and trauma is trauma at the end of the day, So no means is this, again, we're not sitting here making it a dick measuring contest, because everybody here has a story. I don't give a shit. You got a story. She's got a story. I got a story. He's got a story. At the end of the day, my bad shit is bad shit. Your bad shit is bad shit. That's what we have to understand in the empathetic portion of things when it comes to this. And yeah, we have to talk more about it, man. And this is why I like what we're doing here, because there was a long time where I would never, 2 years ago, I would never thought I'd be sitting here having these conversations with people.
Same here.
I didn't think anybody was worth me talking to. I didn't think anybody understood shit I was thinking. Until I started seeing more and more of these platforms where podcasts are happening, people opening up, talking, they're holding themselves accountable friggin' towards 15 million people. And it's holy shit, I can't even fucking sit there and look in the mirror sometimes,
Bro, I think live stream, the last week, I revealed a couple of things that I never do, right? Stuff that I talk to you guys about, I've never talked about anywhere else. Whether on my own channel, my own people, but I never have. Other podcasts that I've been on. So this is more personal. Like, me and Aaron, we're bros. And you guys, legitimately, I sincerely mean this. I look at the chat. Generally, a lot of times, similar folks are showing up. I look at you guys as close friends. I sincerely mean this. When I look at this chat, generally similar names, anybody who's typing over there, I feel like I'm just talking to buddies. And as I'm getting older, I used to kind of hide a lot of my trauma, a lot of my insecurities, whatever in here is going on. I don't anymore, right? I just fuck it, this is how I am. Like, this is what I do. You like me, you don't like me, that's on you. I'm not going to, this is just how I am, right? So I used to kind of try to fit in, mold myself into certain things. I don't anymore. So, and I legitimately think you guys are good buddies, and my bro Aaron here, so I'm more forthcoming. I think these are good stuff, because it takes a lot for you to open up with some of that stuff. And I have not even fully opened up, and I know, Aaron, you haven't either. It's that it really is a lonely place, man. That get some help. I wish. I would love to. I don't want to feel this way, right? We don't want to feel a certain way, but sometimes it's not that easy. It's like telling a homeless person not to be homeless. It's telling a crazy person not to be crazy. Well, it's just, I wish it was that easy. So,
Yeah. All right, let's talk about shit hitting the fan,
right.
man. So I know some people had some questions and I wanted to put some insight on this stuff. What else do you guys think that you should have for shit hit the fan scenario? Because again, like I stated before, my feeling on some of this stuff, it's going to be based off your terrain, areas, things like that. But I think a go bag for sure. What do you think you should have in a go
Dude,
bag?
satellite phone.
Sat phone for sure. I've definitely got my sat phone. Definitely some sort of firearm, first aid kit. That's going to depend on how much is going to depend on how many people you're looking for. Water, food, comms, yes, 100%. We spoke about before water. You have to have at least 3 days of water because without 3 days of water, you're fucking done. Food is 10 days. We've got that figured out. Clean socks because you can't have your feet get wet once the tires are down. You're down. Trying to think what else. Depending on the weather, rain, things such as that. I mean, trash bags, duct tape, a marker, some sort of writing. I mean, pen or permanent marker. Yeah, water is heavy, but shit, put a couple bottles in there, and you're gonna have to dictate how much you drink based on the amount of activity you have. Yep. Solar power, hydropower. I'm sorry.
Everybody else who said like cool things, was our conversation just to end it. Like, thanks guys, appreciate you guys. I read them, but we changed the topic. So thanks guys, really, really appreciate you guys. Yep, we all got our little things, and like,
hey, Kyle, I'm gonna go on mute for 2 seconds. Be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Thanks, Casey. Appreciate you. And we had Sheridan. You're the man. Awesome. And dude, so power bank. Somebody said about where's the power bank thing? Chris, welcome, buddy. Appreciate you. There's something about a power bank. Right here. Grape Gang Nugs. You mentioned power banks earlier. Want to touch a little bit more on that? Yeah, just power banks, guys. Just to keep some electronics that you can, like, a lot of times we're thinking about, like, think about the shit at the fan kind of scenario like a Hurricane Katrina, right? Could other things happen? Like bad things, right? Yes, like a lot of people think like being invaded. I think that's highly unlikely, at least right now. But you could have hurricanes. Like right now we have in Charlotte, there's a huge storm. Just like in Florida yesterday and today, a lot of places got flooded. Cell towers start crashing and all those things. So when you have stuff like that where there is pretty much martial law, like you can't call cops. People are on their own. The system is not working the way it's designed to. You're kind of on your own. You got to take care of yourself. It will be good to have a few power banks to power up certain electronics. And they are pretty compact, little ones. And they have pretty much a lot of juice. That's it. I definitely recommend investing in some good ones. I got a couple here that I always, anytime I travel, I take a couple with me. There you go. Jessica, 1,000 rounds with 5.56. That is a good one for sure. What else? There's some bunch of stuff up here.
Hold on. This taking 1,000 rounds with them?
1,000 rounds, bro. He's going to carry him. Well, if you can squat like 315 pounds like you do, then all right, maybe you're good to go. What else? Fire starter is pretty good. Depending on your terrain too, like where are you going to go, right? Are you going to be out in the woods? Everybody thinks they're going to go out to the woods, man. Do you guys even know how to be in the woods? Aaron, do you know how to be in the woods out there, like survive?
I'm not a big time survivalist. Like I've got basics where I can survive for a couple of days. You're not going to find me out there too much with the navigate. I know basic navigation, but I mean, I'm not a woods guy like that. So
yeah, some painkillers, and I said antibiotics, dude. Antibiotics is big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Antibiotics is definitely huge. RV camper, somebody said. I mean, shit, RV camper is cool, but understand if it gets down to a point where it's civil unrest, I don't know how much you want to make yourself a target like that. Again, I'm just thinking a little bit outside the box. But again, who the hell knows? I mean, whatever you can do to keep yourself safe, your family safe, and survive as long as possible.
Hey, he's got a good point right here, Justin.
What's that? What do you got?
Map.
No one said a map. Always got yes. Amen to that. Because phones are going down. Having a paper map, just basic compass. This is true. You didn't say any of that, Aaron. But yes,
Who's
that's
gonna
definitely
carry all
good.
that?
Who's gonna carry all? It's you.
Dude, a
You're gonna.
1,000 rounds of 9mm is
No,
so
no, no,
freaking.
no.
I mean,
I would
anyways,
not carry 1,000
yeah,
rounds.
like
Enough to protect
115 grain,
yourself.
124 grain. Oh my god.
If you're getting into a gunfight, you need 1,000 rounds at that point, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And this is based off the fact that you're moving. You're not stationary in a home. Now, if you're stationary in a home, fuck, put 50,000 rounds in the closet if you can do it.
Aaron, this is for you, man. This is for your taint.
What's that? Rapid relief rash cream, dude. 100%. Dude, rapid relief rash cream is huge. But no, even just think about it. Chafing
I
and all that
know
type
it
of
is
shit.
important.
It's 100% important. A&D ointment, baby diaper rash cream, all that shit.
Final the Guardian. I'm very late, but I hope you're doing well, Kaya. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I'm doing great. Now that you said that and you're here, I'm better. Appreciate you.
Hazmat the Great. The next comment then. Yes, cash. Definitely have some cash on you. That is
Cash is important, dude. You could get your stuff out of the way, like you can do.
Cards, all that stuff is gone.
Cash is king.
There he goes. Now Kai's gonna show us where his cash is, and then we can go rob him. Perfect. Makes sense.
I got like little $300.
It is $300 worth of rob. It's a misdemeanor still. Baby wipes. Yes, baby wipes is huge.
Don't you use that already?
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You don't use baby wipes in your bathroom?
I don't use anything. Like our hands, dude.
Wow. Okay, moving on. Batteries, yes. Batteries, backup batteries, 100%. SPF, 10 bottles of SPF. You muted yourself. You muted yourself, stupid. If you're gonna mute me, you gotta mute me, not yourself. So when you're muted, you can't talk. We gotta explain this to Kai later, but moving forward. Good job, Kai. Way to show your intelligence. Look at this, Kai. I muted myself. Nobody can hear me. Can't hear you, Kai. Oh, look, stupid. I'm trying to mute you, but I can't. Kai, you're still muted. You guys see how stupid Kai is sometimes? See, right now, he tried being a smart ass. He can't even do this the right way. I'll tell you who you don't want to bring with you out in the woods. That guy. Look at him. He's still muted. Can't figure it out. Look at him. This is funny. Oh, look how cool I am. I'm talking to myself. Still muted. Ha ha. Yeah, joke's on you, stupid. I'll just go like that. I'm muting myself. Good job, Kai. 841. Chris 8R22. Kai, you're really fucked up. Can't hear anything you're saying. You get it? What happened to your mic? You can't hear you. If you can, reach out to me, Chris 8R22, and shoot me a message about the material ARs, modern material ARs. I'd love to come visit, and just let me know where they're located at in Jersey. I'm located out in Central Jersey when I do come out to visit and stuff. So, yes, Kai's muted, people. For everybody that doesn't know, Kai tried being a smartass and mute me, but he muted himself, and now nobody can hear him. He can hear us though. Yeah, Kai, put on your subtitles. Hunger Games with the force field. Exactly. Yep, candy shop, 100%. He was flashing cash, and they friggin' blocked him. There we go. He's back. God damn it. I was hoping this lasted the rest of the show. It's so much more peaceful in there.
You can't hear me now?
I
Come
can
on.
hear you now. Unfortunately, you can hear you now. Yes, everybody's so excited. Chris, he's back, everybody. What the fuck happened?
What? I'm back.
Yeah, great job.
You know, you're used to saying Aaron is back. Now I'm back. All right, so what do we got?
Everybody's so excited to see you back. Yeah,
All
just
right.
so scared.
Let's see what I missed a lot of things here. Sorry.
I was just talking about there was a guy out in Jersey who was talking about a store out there, so I was telling him to send that. What was this? Got to bring masks and gears.
Stupid.
Yes, we will have that. Got his cooler, his pre-workout.
Oh, that's funny.
Ready to go.
All right. What's this?
Build a budget AR.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to say the obvious: classic firearms.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Come on. All right, so Aaron.
Yes, sir.
So, what are you carrying nowadays? Are you still doing the SIG thing?
Yeah. So we've got the SIG. We've got the 365 AXG is my everyday carry now. I'm waiting for a better in the waistband holster for the fuse because I want to actually feel that thing out.
You are carrying the fuse?
I will carry it. I'm not carrying it now. Yeah, I will try it out on the colder days, honestly. It's a little bit – I want to see what the imprint looks like when I have it on me just because it's a little bit bigger. But the thing is, it's a slimmer gun, so I think it may be good to go. I just wouldn't carry a 21-round mag on me. Concealed,
dude. I think that's the 21 because you're AXG, right? That's what you have.
Yeah, I've got the AXG on me now, and
I think that's
carrying a 21 in like shorts and a t-shirt is rough. If I wear like a jacket or a hoodie, 100%, I carry a 21 rounder because you can't see an imprint in that. But I'm normally wearing either no shirt or I have a freaking a t-shirt on, and that imprints a whole lot. So I wouldn't do that.
Dude, I still carry the Hellcat Pro, man.
Yeah, I still have my Hellcat Pro.
I do.
But dude, I'm in love with this AXG.
Dude, that looks
she's fucking
good.
lights out.
It could potentially be the best concealed carry gun that I could probably pick.
I have to agree with you on that. And again, I know I'm a fan and a front runner of SIG, but guys, if you haven't had your hands on one of these yet, they are lights out.
Aaron is your best friend's holster. That's what you said, right? You're a big. Didn't you say you're a big fan? I'm just asking.
I've never had a TRX Arms holster.
I
don't know if you want to get into this conversation right now, but we could open up this door if you want. But no.
Well, we can ask. How about this? We can just simply ask. Hey guys, we got like 1,750 people watching us right now. What do you guys think about TRX Arms?
1,700 or 17,000?
It's 1,700.
All right, gotcha.
If it was 17,000, bro, this chat would be moving way faster.
I didn't know how big we got yet. Yeah, guys, Shadow Systems makes a good gun. I mean, there's many options, man. You know, everybody has their own. FN 5.7, a Ruger 5.7. Ruger makes some good guns too, man. The American
Ruger,
the Ruger has a couple of good guns. Walter PDP Compact, 100%. Glock 45. I mean, there's many options, guys, many options. But my favorite right now is the 365 AXG Legion, hands down.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to address this real quick. Garrett says 262 watching. That's probably on YouTube. Then we got some Twitch, and then we're also streaming on Twitter, and we get a lot of them from Twitter too. So it's combined. StreamYard is showing me total from all platforms that we're streaming right now how many people are watching, and it is 1749 now. So sorry, Aaron, go back.
No, all good, man. All right,
I rock T-Rex Arms Mac carrier, but don't agree with principles. Oh, what are the principles? I don't know.
Seems like a lot of people are not agreeing with his principles lately. I don't know how deep you want to get into this. He's had some things thrown his way.
Crunchy right here. Crunchy's been talking a lot of shit, man.
What's Crunchy?
We should ban him. We should ban Crunchy.
I think a lot of people can only handle him in small doses, or you're either on one side of the table or the other side.
I can only handle Crunchy at small doses too.
Crunchy, I like you, man. So keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, but Lucas has been rubbing a lot of people the wrong way lately, I guess. I don't know. I don't know him personally, but I
Yeah.
do know that there are some things I agree with and disagree with what he does and says. Fuck it, I'll put it out there. I don't care. I'd say it to him the same way. Um, I don't agree with individuals training higher level individuals, i.e., SWAT teams, tier one guys, tier five, whatever it may be, in specialty units. If you don't have any knowledge or absolute training in that field of work, that's just me.
Yeah, I mean,
In the civilian
shooting,
market, 100%, Lucas can shoot his ass off.
like
A
shooting,
hundred, a
even
hundred fucking
civilian
percent.
market. You don't talk about tact. I'm not going to do tactics, but
Yeah,
shooting training. If you're a very good shooter, anybody like you actually are a good shooter, right?
yeah,
Absolutely, teach me shooting.
yep,
All right, go teach SEAL Team 6 guys or CAG guys. Maybe some, how you shoot your AR or pistol and how you're so accurate and good, right? Because competition shooters actually train special forces and other elite units on just shooting aspect. But when
yeah.
it comes to
Don't get me wrong.
gunfighting,
There are
there is
civilians
gun
out there that could shoot the fuck out of a gun that I'll never be able to shoot
exactly,
that fast.
precisely. But gunfighting,
Yeah,
that's where you'd lose me.
yeah.
Okay, that's where you would
Don't.
lose me. Like even with my experience, and I've got some, I wouldn't go to some counterterrorism, or whatever, some special forces, and just try to
Yeah,
teach them
yeah. Don't do
some
that.
gunfighting stuff. I would be a student in their presence. Let's just say I could teach a lot of civilians, a bunch of cops, some gunfighting stuff based on my training experience. But I know where I stand in the pecking order.
Yeah.
But and Aaron, you know this too. But when it comes to training, like when it comes to teaching gunfighting for someone who hasn't been in the field and done that, then
There's
no.
certain stresses you have to understand and
Yes,
see and know how the body reacts to and how you want the body to react to it. And if you haven't
agree.
been involved in that sort of training or that real time experience, you can
Yeah,
only fake it for so long, you know?
that's all. I mean, and Aaron, you and I, God, if we can just freaking line something up, we can actually talk about this
Oh, yeah,
completely in detail.
100%.
I wish we freaking lived. If we and I lived nearby, dude,
Yeah.
we would be doing like this live stream type, but actual much more organized, where we have a couple of topic and he and I do a non-live podcast and we go through stuff, talk, lay it out, post it, and you guys watch it. And that's what Aaron and I want to do. And I believe we will do it at one point. It's just that he's obviously got kids, he's working, he's running around, I'm doing stuff, so we're having a hard time getting together. If we live nearby, we just make it happen easily. But so that's the thing. So we do because Aaron, I do get some comments. People want us to do some stuff together, but we're
But yeah, so just
yeah,
covering that topic to put a period to that sentence, the T Rex arms, Lucas stuff. I don't agree with all he does. Can the fucking kid shoot? Yes, the fucking kid can shoot. I'm not taking that from him whatsoever. He's fast and
yeah.
the fucking kid can shoot. In reference to teaching people, I don't agree with that whatsoever. You should not be out there doing that.
Well, he
It's like
could
a fucking fat
teach
kid. It's like a
shooting.
fat kid teaching somebody how to lose weight. To me, that's kind of like that. I don't want my personal
What
trainer
are your
300.
thoughts on the shooting training? I'm just talking about shooting, like guns shooting.
The guns, I would say everybody had. That's a mixed opinion because everybody wants to learn different ways to shoot guns. There's a million different ways to shoot guns. You know, you may teach me something down the road after I thought I knew everything, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This shit makes sense. You know, a
So
lot of people like it. Go ahead.
I'm on this side. Like if somebody is a better shot than I am, like they are actually good
Mhm.
with the rifle and the handgun, I don't care. They could be literally an 18-year-old kid. I well, like, hey, you know what? Show me how you do it because I could always be better,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
I'm good, but I could be better. I'd like to see how they do it. Maybe I'll pick up something from them. Maybe I want it all. Maybe I'll be
Yep.
like, you know what? Okay, that's your style. Like it's just I can't do it. It's just not my style. Or I'm going to change too many things to get there. But I think for shooting, here's how I shoot my rifle. This is why I'm more accurate, and this is how I do my handgun. This is how I'm accurate. I'm good with that. I think someone who's never done anything, but they're able to show their skills just on shooting, again, just shooting stuff. I'm good with those people showing other units
Yeah, but
how
actively,
accurate they are. whatever the
Actively
unit
engaging
states.
somebody, though, you
Huh?
can't do that. Actively engaging an individual
No,
is
that's what I'm saying.
totally
Gunfighting,
different. Yes, totally
gunfighting and
different.
tactics. No, get
Way
out,
too many other factors
get
that come
out.
into play that just standing in front of a target is not it, you know? Because
Yeah,
I could teach you how to shoot fast standing in a target with no fucking worries in the world about anything
yeah,
happening. But when you have to shoot, move, reload, be loaded up on certain angles, shooting off the most insane angles ever, no. Dealing with the factors of stress inoculation that you don't have to deal with when you're sitting there knowing that nobody's going to engage you back, left, right, center, top, you know, all the different
yeah,
factors
yeah.
you got to deal
That's
with around the
forget that.
car, understanding the factors of shooting around the car, in a car, getting out of a car, in a building, you know, you just start putting this equation starts adding up way too different,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So
I
that's my
wholeheartedly
feeling
agree.
on it. And I don't jump
Yeah,
off my soapbox.
good,
So
good, good stuff, dude. Good, absolutely good stuff. Let's see what the comments or chat saying. Uh, to give me more Clint Smith wisdom quotes compilations any day though. Well, I've not been to Thunder Ranch. You have you, Aaron? Clint
I have
Smith?
not.
You know what? James Reeves from TFB TV told me he asked me to go with him. Like he said, let's go together. And I told him, yeah. So I'm gonna actually talk to him, see when he can arrange it. They can go and maybe you can go with, dude. Because I think Classic is not gonna go anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. Hey, go
Yeah.
to Tim Payton. Why do I have background noise?
We gotta do this. Shannon right here. Seriously, thank you for both of you doing these live shows, and thank you for stopping by, man, and kind of commenting and chatting.
Yeah, thank you
Whatever.
for the
Is this a
support,
comment
Shannon.
section? This is a chat section, right?
Yeah, the support, man. Thanks for the support
Chat.
all around, listening,
Yeah.
talking, being involved in the discussion.
Okay. Well, yeah. What did you want to check out, dude?
Where the hell was I at? Somebody was talking about bicycles that makes a kind of a valid
I
point.
saw an e-bike charging something, whatever.
Yeah, I saw that too. But yeah, I mean, whatever's, and we're talking about bug outs, gear, and things like that. I mean, again, everything is going to be different depending on the individual, location, terrain. All that stuff is going to come into play. Weather. So, I mean, yeah, a bike is great, honestly. It's easy to maintain, and I mean, it takes a whole lot of care off of you if you could throw your bag
Yeah.
on your bike and roll around some dirt trails that route. 100%. So, again, I mean, I'm not saying anything is right or wrong. Just understand if you do want it, you got to carry it with you majority of the time. You have to maintain it.
Well, at least have the mindset. Like, think that. Just don't be complacent. Like things. Oh, it'll never happen to me. I will find. I'll think about it later. Just when shit happens to you guys, that's why we train, right? Your actual scientifically, your brain will go back to an event that's similar to it in the past and see what kind of memories there. Pick that out to save you, so it survives from whatever event that you're facing at that time. That's literally how it works. The neurological pathways, like neurons are firing and creating these, firing and wiring, creating these neurological pathways, physical pathways. That's called training. That's the muscle memory that we talk about. So if you never thought of things, you don't have any plans, when things happen, your brain will go to, again, in its inventory and try to find something that's related. And if relatable, if you can't find anything, then you'll go through those survival stuff. You'll fight or flight, or you'll freeze, or you'll bluff, right? So it won't know what to do. You'll just go with your instinct, and sometimes instincts screws you, right? So that's why I keep things in your mind. When you go to bed, or when you're like laying down or drinking coffee, walking around, working out, just think of these things. At least think of them. Hey, if something happened, what would I do? I guess I'd do this. I would do that. I'd get on my car and drive here or call my family. Just think of some of these things. So if, God forbid, happens, at least your brain has some sort of memory to pick from, so you act accordingly. That's it. That's all I want to say. At least that. I mean, that's the least. But hopefully a bunch of stuff Aaron touched base on, you guys do that.
What's Brandy Chandler saying? 857. Shit hits the fan. We think it's going to be shootouts. What about what's TH? What's HTH?
HTH? I have no idea what HTH is.
What's HTH, Brandy? If you can explain that for me real quick, please. You don't train for that.
Haktua? Haktua?
Jesus Christ. Hey, Brian, if you're still there, explain to me what HTH is, please. What's that acronym?
Hand to hand. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hand to hand. Yes. Yeah. Oh, fuck. 100%. Dude. 100%.
Dude, I train for that,
i.e.
man.
jiu-jitsu,
I actively do jiu-jitsu.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that, and you got to train on your ground game. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, that's fucking huge, man. Huge. Because you get somebody that's great with jiu-jitsu, man. Good luck getting your fucking gun out.
Well, at least, good luck getting your gun out for sure. Yes. I agree. But at least, dude, even if you get somebody better than you, like you bought yourself some time with some of your skills, and you can actually maybe resist them.
Yep.
You know, I love jiu-jitsu. I've been doing them for years. Lately, I've obviously been slacking more, working, whatever. But, you know, all I got to do is get on that mat for a month. I get my skills back. You know, I'll just remember a bunch of those things. But at least I know, like if I roll with somebody right now, and I'm getting rusty right now, but I know for a fact I won't be really offensive, like making some moves, depending on the person. I'm talking about somebody who's got some skills. I know I'm going to be able to see some of the moves coming in. I'll be able to identify, oh, this is what he's trying to do. Oh, this is what he's going to do, whatever. I can identify that at least. And by the way, I did jiu-jitsu too because I was on the job. I wanted to save my own life, which it did help me numerous times. But it's a lot of fun. Lose weight, like you lose fat. But cardio, it is a ton of fun, dude.
Wrestling cardio is the best cardio you'll ever have in your life. I would say that 100 times over.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Any sort of ground game, some sort of martial arts. I say wrestling and jiu-jitsu. That's what I know. And I have a background in a little bit. I'm not claiming to be anything special, but knowing the basics of that will definitely save you a whole lot. And the majority of your fights are going to go to the ground. If you go toe to toe with somebody, it's going to the ground.
Bro, even if it doesn't, I'm taking it to the ground.
Yeah, somebody's going to need to take it to the ground. You're going to trip, fall, bring it to the ground.
First,
and just know how to be comfortable down there. You know.
Yeah, Kyle, what belt are you? I always did no-gi, so I really didn't have a belt. However, my coach would always unofficially rank me. A couple stripe blue belts is what I was at. 2 stripe blue is, but most blue guys, we would do pretty evenly matched. I mean, again, depending on your size, like I've submitted brown belts before, and I've had freaking a 4-stripe white belt just submitted me like no problem. So it really depends on the person, whose ranking you're under. But a couple stripe blue belt, that's where I was at. That's all. Oh, merhabalar, hoş geldiniz. That's my little Turkish follower right there.
Yeah, somebody made a good point. UFC fan 409 just put up a comment.
Where's that at? Where?
It should be like the last 3 comments or 4 comments now.
This one right here?
No. What the hell? No, go down even further. UFC fan 409. Where's it at?
Oh, pay attention to your surroundings and people's body.
No, not at 901.
901.
Yep, 901. UFC fan.
This is it. This is 901.
What the hell? No, 901. If they grapple, you bite them. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay. So yeah, if you grapple, you bite them. I just want to make a point to this.
There you go, right here. If they grapple, you bite them.
And honestly, as funny as that may be, and joke we're saying right now, if it comes down to a life or death fight, guys, all fucking rules go out the door. I'm sorry. If you got to take your fingers and put through somebody's eyeballs, it works. If you got to take your fucking thumbs and shove up their nose and break it, it works. Take your fucking finger and shove in somebody's ear hole. I guarantee you, I don't give a shit how good they are, they're going to react in a whole different manner. There are certain things that go out the door when you are fighting for your life, guys. Just understand that. And knowing these things will help you out like no other. Take a finger and rub up on somebody's nasal cavity right here. Take your knuckle and jam up there. Not only will you potentially kill them if you fucking slam it the right way, they will get off of you. Their face will move from wherever they're at. It will happen every time. You take some sort of metal object, put behind somebody's ear, and start tweaking that air up. I'm not telling you I've done it, but people react. So understand that these things it's knowledge. An arm bar may not be the move that day. A fish hook may be.
Let me tell you something. If you want to really, like if you're on the ground, people like always choke, right?
Yep.
And of course that works. But be careful on choking somebody. Obviously, if it's a life and death, it's over, right? but you apply pressure to the trachea, right? Because when we do a choke, this part of the elbow section is on people's neck. So my elbow is pressing on the artery and my biceps doing the same thing, and you just choke them out as a blood choke. But if you actually apply,
I wouldn't go too much. I wouldn't on YouTube. I don't know if we're going to go into this.
What?
What are you about to say? Where you go? Are you about to apply?
No, I'm just trying to warn people. The trachea, if you really press, it'll break.
Gotcha.
If you break it, then you'll actually kill some. You may kill somebody. So be careful if you're even just grappling, whatever. Don't just put the blade of your forearm against directly as somebody's trachea. You could just really, really hurt them. If it's life and death, obviously that's a different story.
A life and death fight is not a fair fight. Yeah. Guys. Just understand that.
Exactly.
Knowing the human anatomy is a beautiful thing. Also,
it is.
Understand the human anatomy and understand what the body does when certain things go bye-bye or get put a different way or push a different way, because that will help you out a lot also.
Yeah,
and guys, MBG crucial. I wouldn't say it's crucial. I mean, it's fucking great to have it.
It's great, dude. If you're in the woods, I would love to have one if I'm out there.
It would be great to have night vision, honestly, but also understand it means you have to have batteries. I mean, understand you have to know a little bit about night vision. I'm not speaking for somebody that knows night vision fully. I know enough to use it to get places, but also understand the offset and it's gonna be a little different for you.
Dude, here's the deal. UFC fan 49. Yeah. I guarantee a bite will make him let go. I had a friend kicking guy's butt. The guy grabbed him in the sack. Fight was instantly over. I'm gonna be honest with you. During a fight, I have been bit. I did not let go. No. I'm being honest. I've been bit, and it freaking burned, hurt. I didn't let go. So what I'm saying is, it's not always the case, dude.
I've been bit also. I'll show you a scar on my forearm. I'll tell you that story later.
Was that on duty?
I was bouncing at a club, and let's just say that I squeezed a little bit tighter when he bit. I made sure I squeezed as tight as I can. And whatever.
Did you let go because they bit or no? See, no, I'm telling you, dude. I did not let go. I just kept fighting that dude. I didn't care if it bit me.
I felt something breaking at the same time, so I just kept going.
Okay.
So,
all right.
He was gonna pay.
Fingers to eyes. All right. Yes. We're just teaching people.
We're not teaching anybody anything. I'm just saying, if there was certain ideas out there, you fight.
All bets are off, dude.
Yeah, hand-to-hand combat when you're getting down, guys. Do what you got to do to win. That's all I'm going to say. Do what you have to do to win.
There you go. Cardio. Taco. Bites work as well as tasers. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes shit. Sometimes good.
This is true. This is true. I'm excited to see those new tasers. See if those things work as good as they're saying. The Taser 10s that are actually firearms now.
Tasers are what?
You know about the Taser 10s, the Axon Taser 10s that are firearms? They shoot dude. They're like fucking
you were telling me that. Dude, I have
the prods, yeah. I'm excited to see those things work. Let's see what happens
That's crazy. Dude, there's so much to do. Like this whole shit hits the fan. I hate living in I love living in a city in an apartment building. But dude, shit hits the fan. I'm one of the guys who's screwed. I mean, I'll strap on. I'll get out of here. I'll take care of myself. But I'm not going to have the comfort of.
I'd go up to the top, my friend. Get as high as you can. That would be your best bet.
We don't have a roof access here. But however,
I'd still get as high as I can.
Yeah, I do have a go bag here that I got multiple things in there, but I don't have really food. Just like protein powders, man.
Do protein bars, man.
Protein
bars keeps you moving. You just need some sort of substance to get you for a couple of days to where you need to be, and hopefully you could get your hands on more.
Protein bar just to get the energy.
Yeah, you just need something to keep you moving at that point.
Oh, there you go. Sway, you didn't know you were both Leos. Yeah, we both.
Yeah.
I was local, state, and federal. And
I was city out in Hayward, California. So maybe one day, Sway, we sit down, we talk about some stuff.
Yeah,
I have a little bit of knowledge. I'm not claiming to be the baddest of the bad, but I've done a couple of things. So
I've done nothing at all.
Yeah, Kai,
I'm just kind of
he was a state.
I like to talk.
He fucking definitely does. Doesn't shut up.
I do. You love it. Just admit it in front of 1,846 people. Admit it that you fucking love it.
I don't even know what you're saying right now. What'd you say? Is that Turkish?
You know what? You're talking? Are you talking?
Muted me again, guys. Look at that. Carefully mute yourself again.
Don't mute me, dude.
Oh, is
Uh,
that where you're in Stone Mountain, Georgia? Is that Georgia? Am I saying that is Georgia, right?
oh, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Where's that at? Let's look it up.
It sounds like it's in Georgia.
No shit, Kaya. Fucking guy. I can tell you something.
Dude, 22 years and you love being in law enforcement? That's very good, man. I love it. That's really good. You must work for a very good agency.
I was about to say, that's how I know he's lying. Now I can tell he's not a cop.
I mean, 22 years? Oh, shit. Normally, you should be like fucking this
You should be
pissed
miserable at
off
this
old
point.
man. Like, what do you want?
Oh, it's right outside of Atlanta. Well, a little bit outside of Atlanta. Nice. Well, you probably have your share of shit out there too. So, God bless, man. Stay safe out there. Go past it.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. MREs, yeah, I agree with you. Wait, Brandy Chandler. Protein displaces water. Skip the protein. Well, protein, you need protein for energy, man. I mean, I understand. Like for food, don't you? What's the science behind that?
I don't know. I think it's going to depend because you want some fats in your body too. You don't want you to just fucking.
That's what I'm saying. A protein bar, it's a healthy, balanced protein bar. It's like carbs, little sugars, little fats, and some protein. I think that those should be good.
I think when it comes down to this, you're just looking for something for substance to feed off of some gas into the system.
I think if you don't eat protein, you die.
Well, I mean, your body will.
Dude, it's like the building block of everything. Every cell is a protein. I don't know. I just drink my mass gainer.
There he goes. Kai's gonna have a fucking IV set up to him. Yes, that's a great point. I was just about to say that MREs do make you constipated, so bring some black coffee with you. Fucking shit it out. Yes.
Sean Doe.
We made movies about this.
We're laughing, but that shit is gonna happen.
Yeah. Brandy, you make a good point. Fatty foods is better. I agree with you a little bit. I think you're gonna need more fatty foods, especially if you're gonna be doing a lot of burning.
Wait, I can't lose my abs. No way. I don't want this.
But that's not the point. So you don't have to. Your body will feed off the fat before it attacks your proteins. It attacks your muscle. That's what you want it to be. So I agree with you on that one. Rice, beans, berry, balanced diet. At that point, I just need something to eat to keep me alive for a couple of days until I can go raid a superstore or super Walmart or something. What else we got? What are the questions you guys got, man? Dahmer? No, we don't want Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
Dude, it may come down to Aaron. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, I would eat.
You don't think people eat each other?
100%. That's why we have cannibals. There's fucking cannibals out there.
No, I think okay. If you guys haven't seen that movie Alive, I highly recommend it. I think Argentines rugby players, they crashed in the mountains of Peru, somewhere, right? In South America. And they start eating each other. They're dead friends.
No.
Because there's some dead people. They ended up eating them to stay alive. That's a true story.
They go to the Vendetta 6451. I think they just put something about San Fran.
But what's the name? What's the number? Time, sorry.
It just popped up at 9/11, ironically.
What's the name?
Vendetta.
Right here, this one.
I'm from San Francisco and now live in Atlanta, and drama is all over the U.S. Aaron, you were in Hayward. I know y'all stayed busy. Here in Atlanta, shit is crazy. The teens all have the same guns. Are you a cop? Were you a cop in Hayward also?
Let's see what he says. But it sounds like he knows Hayward, at least that. And
is that a she or a he? Because if it's a she, I think I know who that is.
Vendetta?
We had a woman that transferred from Atlanta to Hayward. I think went back. I think that's them. Either way, but yes, Atlanta's nuts, and yes, they all have guns better than you, us, all the above. It's a freaking war zone out there, man. Bay Area is just absolutely chaotic. Oakland, Hayward, all that is nuts.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got.
Well, John Davis. That's a good question. I think.
Where is that?
912.
Oh, right here, got it.
What's a good ratio of ammo? How many
it's
rounds
a good one.
for main arm, and how many? Honestly, it's going to depend on you. How much do you want to carry?
Yeah,
you know,
I want some, and without ammo, that gun is just a piece of metal.
It's a paperweight, but at the same time, That's gonna be a question you're gonna have to answer for yourself, honestly.
What's it
Because
for?
I mean,
What? How long are you gone for? Where are you going? Like, I mean, what's a
well, we're
good?
talking about shit as the fan getting out of the house. I mean, me, I'd carry an additional two mags of AR ammo and an additional probably three of pistol in my bag. I mean, that's gonna be
Hmm.
me
Yeah.
because then
Oh, I
I'll
would.
probably have my belt on, but at the same time, understand. I mean, by the time you load up all your shit, let's say you have a legit fucking 5 day go bag, you're gonna have some weight on you, and if it's
I
not just
think,
you,
I'm going to be honest with you. Like pistol wise, if I can get a couple hundred rounds on me, I'll be happy with it. Because again, it's weight. You gotta think about the weight.
it's
Couple
weight
hundred
on top
rounds
of.
on me, and
Yeah,
when it comes to 5.5 like AR, I'm a 5.56 guy. I'd go with that all day long. When it comes to an AR, dude, again, I'm getting out there. I don't know what's going on. My go bag, if I can have like 5 mags, dude.
and guys, understand when I say an
Yeah.
additional two mags in my bag, I mean I'm probably gonna have a plate carrier in this, gonna have fucking 3 mags in it. I'll have my 1 mag in my freaking gun, and then I'll probably have another mag on my side somewhere. So I'm probably pumping about 6 to 7 mags total,
Yeah.
and that's AR, honestly. So that's just me talking about what's in my bag. I will have other things on me, hopefully, as long as I don't have to run the fuck out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and remind us, and I know guys, we're live streaming here, we're chatting, but you guys can always reach us. And Aaron, you want to talk about yours so we can remind people?
Yeah, yeah, guys, follow me at underscore tack daddy on my Instagram. Send me a follow. I'm getting new to this thing, so I'm getting trying to get the page up a little bit here. I'm slowly putting more content on and all that stuff. Tell me what you guys want to see, what you like to look at, all that type of stuff. Pause. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, underscore tack
Which
daddy,
one?
guys. You can reach me at.
Which one? Look at all that stuff. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys can reach out. Obviously, Aaron. Also, reach out to me if you guys use Instagram. Copper Kaya right there, the bottom left corner. You guys can follow me over there. You can ask me any questions, and also I do critical incident type videos too. That's completely different than classic firearms. I've got my own channel that I do in Turkish, but now I started this English channel dedicated just speaking English, and I just do police body cam shooting, critical incident breakdown. It's right here, guys. It's called Copper Kaya. That's it. If you guys are interested, you guys can follow me. I'll be dropping another video right after this live stream. I'll be making another video about this CHB officer getting into a shootout with a guy. There's a couple of things to be definitely discussed and learn from there that I will just throw my 2 cents in, and you guys can let me know in the comment section if you agree or not. But I do commentary stuff. I've been doing this for 3 years with my other channel, which is this one. Quite frankly, it's in Turkish. It's got almost 650K. I love this channel. It's my little baby. I post stuff here all the time. But I decided to, upon request of a lot of my followers and some of the folks at Classic, I decided to do an English one. It's Copper Kaya right here if you're interested. I'm at 15,000. I think I started 3 weeks ago. It's going pretty good. I'm going to keep pumping it. That's it. So, coming
Hey
back
Kai,
at it.
go to 913 crazy 1561.
Where's that? 913.
913 crazy
913.
1561.
Yeah.
All right, so crazy. When I purchased the Flow 556 can, did I go the right route? So you guys, you purchased the Huxworks 556 Flow can. So we did a video on this. Myself and Jason did a video on some of these cans here. Honestly, Flow 556 is a good can. I personally like the QD better, the 556 QD. That was mine. It's a little bit heavier, but the Flow 556 is an awesome option also. So
You're
I'm
talking
just
about
giving you.
the like a Surefire Mini or something? That one that you like clamp on a.
No, no, no. That's a Huxworks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the Huxworks Flow 556 is what he's talking about. I was talking about the 556 QD,
I see.
the Huxworks
I think
also.
Flow 556 is a really good can, right?
Oh no, it is 100%. I'm just saying my personal preference out of both of them. Love them both. I personally like the QD
Why
better, but
did you like
yes,
that better?
I it was quieter.
It was really.
It was quieter. It dissipated less heat and blowback when we shot it through the
It
rifle.
weighed more,
And
right?
again, it did weigh a little bit more. I understand it's going to depend on the rifle you're shooting also. So there's going to be a couple other factors: ammunition, rifle. But from what I liked about it, and the fact that I could take it apart and clean it out and not have to worry about
I see. Yeah,
a
Flow
max
five
of
five six.
10,000 rounds.
Well, flow through cans. They got. I think the Hux came out with another cleaning solution Now that I guess it really does get a lot of gunks out. At least that's what Hux says, right? But Flow 5.56, the upside is it's flow technology. You don't really have to do much adjustments. You're gonna have a cleaner gun. Yet still get pretty decent suppression, but you're not gonna get. It's not gonna be as quiet as what you were talking about QD stuff, the Surefires or Trash Panda, all of those guys. But lighter. You still get some suppression, some flash profile help as well. So I think you did pretty good.
Oh no, you 100% did good. Yeah, go to 917. John Davis, you bring up a good point. We did not touch on. I don't know how the hell I skipped this part.
Look at that, dude. Steve Hughes.
Thank you, Steve. We appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, Steve. And love that. Love that Steve shows up every time. I love it. Steve, I hope to meet you in person someday, man. And a bunch of other folks. That's on the comment section every time. What was that, Aaron?
917, John Davis. I don't know how we missed this point. He makes a good point here. What do you think about water filter straws for lakes? Bro, fucking huge. I don't know how that skipped my brain. Yes, you should have at least one of these options for water filtration systems. That is fucking money. That is a must.
Because water is heavy. You carry with you, dude.
Yep. But yes, I actually have 2 in my bag. I don't know how I skipped that. But yes, John, great job picking that up because I did not say anything about that. But
Crunchy's got one in the bag.
There you go. 100%. Life straw, yep. Yeah, boiling it is best, but if you don't have the ability to get some heat underneath it, the life straw is definitely a huge option. Great option. And we're not sponsored by them. I just have one, and I definitely keep one in the bag.
Hey, when are you coming here next?
End of the
We're
month.
going to GBRS, right?
Yeah, when we're doing our
You gonna
GBRS.
meet us over there?
Yeah, I'll meet you guys out there.
Okay. And then we come back here on the 29th.
I believe so.
Yeah, we come back in the morning. We drive back. And the 30th, you and I got a couple of videos to do here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do some stuff. But yeah, guys.
All right. Good stuff.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to probably end
Shut it down? Man. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so, man. Good discussion today, boys and girls. Good shit. Great topics.
Good stuff, dude.
My friends, how are you? Great, Julian Mitchell. Thank you. But yeah, good stuff, guys. Definitely get some good conversation, good insight. Anything you guys have questions on, feel free to reach out on my page, _Attack Daddy. I normally try to get to everybody and answer questions. I appreciate the support from all you guys. And again, I'll say it. Everybody, thank you for reaching out and showing love with everything that happened with my daughter last week. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely feels like a family thing when it comes from people that have no idea who the hell I really am.
I'm telling you, our live stream, again, like I've been doing this alone on Wednesdays, and I'm glad, Aaron, you joined me, man. And I love doing them with you. You are family. You're a brother to us, to me for sure. And folks here at the chat too, we're kind of becoming this family here. I think I love that. And yes, next Wednesday at 7 p.m. again.
So I will not.
You're going to be out. I'll be here.
I will be in Chile, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be out of the country in Santiago. So I'll be catching up with you guys in 2 weeks. And yes, John Davis, tourniquet, first aid
Hey, what
kit.
time is it over there?
Same time, but it's going to depend. I've got some things I got to do out there. So if I am free, I'll jump on, see what the internet service is looking like if I'm not eating out there. But yeah, if I get some free time, guys, I'll jump on out in Santiago. If not, I'll be back in 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah. I'll be here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm in town. I got nothing else going on. Normally I'm traveling too, but no, I'm going to be in town. So I'll be here at 7 p.m. next Wednesday. It'll be just us like the old days. It'll be good times, but we will be missing you, Aaron.
Yeah, 100%, guys.
Thank
you. Thank you all. Remember, go to our Instagram. Mine is at _Attack Daddy. Follow us there. Tell me what you guys want to see, what content you guys want to put up there when I'm not bullshitting. I'll have some content from Chile up there next week.
Content Chile.
Yeah. You might be able to see some cool, depending on what I'm doing, I'll show you some cool stuff out there, but some stuff I may not be able to show you.
Good stuff, dude. All right, guys, you heard man, _Tack Daddy for his Instagram. Mine is Copper Kaya at the left bottom corner. Copper is because I guess that's what they called cops in the past. Like, hey, Copper. Plus, I like copper jackets. I mean,
of course it does.
I don't want to show it live stream, anyways. But also, Copper Kaya YouTube channel, guys. I'm doing some critical incident stuff. If you guys are interested, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week. I mean, I will see you next week. But Aaron,
you shut down the guitar or what, man? Jeez, you just changed on these people, man. Jesus Christ! You don't open up with the guitar. You don't shut down with the guitar. You know what? Bro, you really changed, man.
How about I just do it with this?
Yeah, do something. Good God, man. I'm sorry, guy. I apologize, man.
Something different.
Jesus, all over the place.
Can you hear it or no?
Yeah,
It comes out pretty good?
comes out clear.
All right. I can't play with this thing. Not with the acoustic guitar.
You tried. You tried.
Because I got to be able to slide it and tap it and all those things. Let's go with the right stuff.
God bless people. See you guys.
This thing keeps slipping out of my hand. God bless,
Be
guys.
safe.
Take care.
Be
We'll
safe,
see you next
boys.
week.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
See you,
Peace.
Aaron. I'm going to
See
call
you.
you real quick.
Yeah.